fucking disturbing. Oh, that's not good. Just, no. For the base is high ski right now. Problem is they can't come through that door.
salty. Well, it looks like the host is... No. It sat there for months and never moved. I must have just like rattled the desk or something.
I just feel like that.
Good news, everyone! Howdy, guys. We're back. Howdy. Hope everyone's doing well. We have finally returned. Sorry about the other night, guys. I was all set to really get in and get doing stuff, and then a few things kind of hit the fan. So, could not be helped. But we're back. Feeling good, feeling spry. Can't believe it's Friday already. I don't know why my brain automatically just went to Saturday. I know why, because I looked at my notes and it says Saturday's game for last week. Now I get confused. Hey, Bob, Harley, Horsey, Terraria, Penguin. How are we, gamers? Well, my desktop's got to get my sound settings all together. That's all good, buddy. So how are we all? How's everyone been doing? You're looking after yourselves, I hope. Oh, I just noticed Spider-Man. Sorry, Bear got me this new Marvel robe. It's like first robe I've owned in like 20 years. And now every now and then, like I'll see like a flash stuff like, yes, we had Spidey-Man over there. Baldur's Gate 3. How fares the druid? You're exhausted? Not to split hairs or anything, Penguin, but I feel like you're always exhausted. I think somebody needs to get a bit more sleep. Just made Act 3. Dope. Yeah, I've already been hearing multiple people are on their like second and third playthroughs, and people are just loving the game. They just did a heap of patches, and then they had to roll some patches back. And now in the next patch, they're going to be adding stuff that's been requested by players. And they've even added a secret level to the game that only if you mod the game, you can access. I have no idea what it is, but it's something like to reward modders. Like, hey, if you're going to do this and go to level 13 plus or whatnot, go over there. There's a secret for you. Like, that's cool. Kimmy has been extremely extra this week, so the insomnia is real. I'm hearing you, buddy. Like, today I had to run between 3 jobs. I'm tired. And to top it off, today was just one of those, like the last few weeks have been like cool of night, warmish kind of during the day, and today was just ice cold winds. So I've been pretty chilly all day, so cold plus all that, and I just and just to drive me extra bonkers, nothing was drying. So oh well, can't win them all. I'm ready for the cold weather. Oh yeah, I love the cold weather, but it was just such a shock out of nowhere. And then out of the blue, it would just rain. And then the second job I was on today, I didn't realize the rain was coming. I left my boots at the front. My boots got soaked. So I spent the rest of the day walking around in cold, wet boots. I was like, oh. It's definitely a Friday. That's always my one. Yeah. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Yeah. So have you spotted anything cool that you're really enjoying, Bob, or? I'm just tickled pink that like Baldur's Gate, even though the game came out in beta like 2-3 years ago, which I was really pissed about at the time because it was bare bones and really difficult in some areas. I like unnecessarily difficult. I was kind of actually ticked off. Now after all this time of waiting and it has fully released, I'm tickled pink with the game. Like, it is so good. I'm enjoying it. So after our D&D session tonight, we're going to jump back in and keep going with that. Because like we got some beasties to kill. We got an owlbear to save if he's around. Because we're going to go back to that goblin camp and, we're going to smoke them. Like we took all the ones downstairs, but the ones upstairs we're still going to take on. And I'm pretty sure there's an ogre up there too. Like I did some testing and fighting around and it's just like, yeah, that's not a fun area when you're fighting multiple goblinoids up there. Like, goblins are pretty weak, but multiple of them is a different story. Yeah, there's lots of cool little secrets and weapons and all sorts of good stuff. The world is just littered with hidden things. Like, there's even like actually some really good gear you can get when you're on the ship at the start, but they're pretty easy to miss. So it's like, it's pretty dope stuff. Pretty happy with it. But yeah, so tonight, yeah, we're gonna do a mini little D&D sesh. Get Penguin and Oni caught up. And then tomorrow night, I'll get the rest of the session drawn up for Sunday. And then, yeah, get everyone to meet back up together. Well, it's not like difficult for me. I did most of Act 1. Don't think I missed any fights. And I did all the way through Act 2 until I made it to Moonrise. And then suddenly, everything is a good bit above my level. Did you fight the hag? She's pretty strong. Oni, what's happening, man? Is it going to be something? We'll see. I've been cooking on this idea for your session for a little while. Whether or not you enjoy it, we shall see. Could be interesting. But yeah, because I tested trying to fight the hag, and when she bloody transforms herself into 4 copies with 112 HP each. The only way I missed was the hag did the spiders. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's tough. Apparently there's a trick to it, like you can sneak up behind her and boot her down the hole when you do get up to her. And actually, it was actually interesting. The puzzles required to get down to where you fight the hag is actually, it was quite tricky. I had to actually look up a guide for it. There's gas you got to kill a dude and loot rocks off his body, get those rocks and throw them in holes to turn off the gas so you can get past. It's actually rather clever. But looking at my inventory and getting ideas. Oh, which reminds me, Penguin, when you look at your character, pretty sure it was minus 9 points of acid damage. What's that? And that haversack, it had 2 potions of healing. Oh, there you go. Which reminds me, I need to get the old D&D Beyond on the app going. Let me go split view. D&D Beyond. That was a great freaking app. I'm so happy that, yeah, it was discovered. Ooh, that's cool. That makes me happy. How to do attack with advantage, all that kind of stuff last week. But I just found out Tower Doorway Reborn is now in D&D Beyond. That's fucking dope. Includes 9 subclasses, feats, and backgrounds. I'm buying that. That's cool. Did I get that right? I took 9 out, so I'm at 14 now. I'll check. Characters. Oh, nope, campaigns, wrong thing. Give me a second. Bit behind the 8 ball today. Alright, characters. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, it looks right. Yep, looks good. So I should have a look to see if there are any new feats. Sounds interesting. That's what I just saw as well. You got new feats and new subclasses. It's like, okay. It's Tal'Dorei, so it's Matt Mercer's shit. I mean, well, let's just quickly Google. What do we get? Let's see. Tal'Dorei Reborn subclasses. Let's see this. We'll just switch over to PC. We'll have a look at this. Oh no, TikTok. All right, so Rune Child. Okay. Sure. Oh, I know what that is. That's what Gilmore is. If anyone's in campaign 1. That's cool. Roger that. We'll quickly go through this. Hey, Espeon, how you doing? Yeah, we'll go through this, we'll get all set up, and then we'll start our session. Okay, so you get the Cobalt Soul has actually been turned into a subclass. Interesting. No, we don't have it yet. We just it's just been released on the D&D Beyond app. So I was like, well, it's something I'm definitely going to get. I was like, well, have a quick sticky big. Like, what do we get? Blood Magic Wizard. Oh, shit. Look out. I gotta have some fun with this. Why the hell my chat just paused? That was weird. I love the Boots of Haste. I want to get that in my group. Oh, the Haste is just your best friend for any character. Free extra attack, whatever you want. It's lovely. What else we got here? Juggernaut Barbarian. That's dope. Blood Cleric. That's right. Because there's Blood Hunter, but there's no actual Blood Cleric, and that wasn't official at the time. I get the haste spell at a later level for my subclass. Yes, and you will be a fucking menace when you do. You're getting all setting. You get all setting 1 legendary item plus a bit of haste plus MC for box machines. Welcome back. That's settled. Nice. Earth the Open Sea. There it is. Like even they had a homebrew version of that in D&D Beyond, but it wasn't an official thing yet. It is now. This is actually only this is you. Like the save for Vox Marketer. Yeah. Which is pretty sweet. Oh, okay. They've got the Moon Domain clerics now. Cool. I've heard about them. I want to be that so bad. Us get a slightly nerfed version of 7th level spell. Nice. So if you want your player to fight Grog, you can. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I want to look. I've heard about this Moon Cleric. I'm going to check it out because it sounds dope. Obviously, Paladin sounds amazing. I thought you already took it. Haven't you picked your subclass yet? Just what you did. The hell are you? Oh, Oathbreaker, that's right. Well, if you play your cards right, there's nothing against you retaking an oath. Stuck with a Blighted Druid. Cool. Cool. Tragedy Bard. Interesting. That's number 1 on the list. Feels like an every emo teenager's dream subclass. Starting at 3rd level, Tragedy Bards have the ability to find hope in the direst of failures, being able to regain bardic inspiration when they or their party members roll a natural 1. Okay. That's dope. Tragedy Bards can curse the creatures around them to increase the likelihood of critical attacks against them. Gain a +10 bonus to an attack or saving throw, and buff themselves or one of their allies with a higher AC, more damage and better criticals for a minute. However, each of these features comes with a drawback, which balances the class without making it unviable, while they have drawn stories of defeat Tragedy Bards that should be success at every table. That's fucking awesome. Okay, so what's the new feats? But it doesn't really match Nibis. Remember, he hates the gods. But now that may change. Territory feats break. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So we have Cruel. The pain cruel feat grants a player an opportunity to take advantage of suffering others. Give a number of cruelty dice equal to the proficiency bonus they can use to be used dealing extra damage when temper hit points and improve intimidation checks. Interesting. 7th level, you learn to sit through the Ethereal Plane as best actually you cast it through in a spell with this feature. Expanding a spell slot, but the spell ends at the end of a current turn. Yeah, so it doesn't last very long. That's 6 seconds. Yeah, this is pretty dope. Flash Recall. One of the hardest parts of being spellcasters knowing which time a spell's prepared. So, Flash Recall allows the players to instantly remember an unprepared spell in the moment of need with a bonus action. Spell must be at 1st level or higher and learn from the spells this caster. Yeah, that does not surprise me in the slightest. So, Mystic Conflux allows players to attune to oh, come on. Like, who wouldn't want that? Mystic Conflux allows players to attune to an additional magic item, up to 4 at a time. What the fuck is that boy doing? Stomping up the house. So as you travel this distance, if I read correctly. True. Additionally, this feat allows players to cast the Identify spell once per long rest without expending a spell slot or the material components required to cast the spell. That's awesome. Like that is a great feat to have. So you get a free attunement slot, which is just dope, and you get a free cast of Identify. Oh, that's awesome. Like an artificer wouldn't need this, but for other people, that could be clutch. Remarkable recovery allows players to recover more quickly from them. Wait, take injuries in combat is inevitable, but recovery allows fees. Okay, this feat offers a +1 boost to Constitution, and when dying, the player regains hit points equal to the Constitution modifier when they're successfully stabilized. Ooh. Additionally, they also regain additional HP when they're being healed by a spell, potion, or class feature equal to the Constitution modifier. That's handy. That's a good feat. With 2 turns in advance, I believe I calculated I go 200 feet in that plane. That's pretty good. Can't complain about that. So this remarkable recovery would be great for like barbarians. Having that high constitution, being in the fight, and you're most likely to go down first. So yeah, that would be super duper handy. Spell driver. Player must be at level 11 or higher and have a spellcasting pact magic feature. Spell driver allows casters to cast more rapidly than usual. When using a bonus action to cast a spell level 1 or higher, they can also use the action to cast a second spell of level 1 or higher. The only drawback is that the player casts 2 spells in their turn. Only one of them can be level 3 or higher. Okay, so that's basically a free quicken spell. Because sorcerers, they use their meta magic for quicken spells, so they can do the 2 spells at once, which is dope. But this feat, actually, I really appreciate this. So this feat lets you do that, but you can't do it until a level 11. So you can't just change the game straight off the bat. I appreciate this. That's cool. Thrown arms master. Increases strength with dex. Improves the ability to throw weapons. The best part is that when the player misses with a thrown light weapon, the weapon returns to the hand at the end of the turn. That's cool. Just figure out a spot between my spells. It would not hurt. Oh, vital sacrifice. Okay. Great power lies in the blood, and those who learn the secrets of the Hemocraft gain blood boons when using necromancy to steal from their own life force to fuel their attacks. Using a bonus action to perform the sacrifice, blood boons can then be add 1d6 to damage attack rolls, deal additional 2d6 necrotic on melee or spell attacks, or reduce the creature's strength, dex, constitution roll with d4 during saving throw. That's pretty cool. Heavily, dependent on being like a blood hunter or something. I wouldn't have that just for anyone. That's cool. So I'm definitely going to buy this book later. I'm going to see what kind of crazy builds I can make. And I'll make sure you guys have access to it to fiddle with. So it's in the same world. I love this cover art, even though you guys can't see it. Sweet. We'll definitely be getting my hands on that. All right. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Okay. Dungeons and Dragons. D&D's busy tonight. Oh, that's why, because Critical Role's doing an episode. Oh, there you go. So the burning question chat. Who's watching me and who's watching Crit Roll? Okay, sweet. That's good. We switched over. That's good. I need to bring up Discord. Oh, that's Bob's character. Looks dope, dude. Love it. I love that shield. That's good. Close that. Switch that. It's Thursday for them. Yeah, my brain's clicked today. Well, how rare we do D&D on a Friday. And they'd be nearing the end of their stream by now. Where are we? Party chat. Okay. I'm in. That's all working. Even though it says I'm offline, better fix that. There's Penguin. Okay. All this trouble?
I should probably have joined.
What?
Oh no, I missed my cue. I zoned out on TikTok. And I just like almost just bypassed the entire thing. I'm just like, oh shit.
Naughty.
Stop your touch. I'm here, aren't I?
But are you?
Emotionally, yes. Mentally, probably not.
Roger that, Penguin.
There we go.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. Let's bring up the game log because we need it. Sweet. All right, bring up D&D. The speakers and they're so much louder than my old ones. Nice.
Okay, I did miss, however, the last D&D stream, so I don't know where the rest of the party's at. So I might have to go back and watch that.
You heathenous boob.
I was working. I ended up finishing at fucking 2 a.m. So I was just like, so they ended up leaving because because apparently a management position now, they can leave me with work and not tell me about it.
Yep. You're not the peon anymore.
Yeah. But the thing is, the worst part is, because it's overtime, I get paid a fucking shit ton.
And yet you complain.
Yes, because at the end of the day, I'm missing D&D. I'd rather fucking quit my job for D&D.
Well, that's a terrible decision.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not critical. It's not really like, not really smart. Also, it's because I was talking about it when I was doing my stream today as well. Terraria was there. We were talking about the D&D and how it was going, and my brother, who I think is actually watching at the moment, my brother and a friend of mine is also wanting to get into D&D, so they're brand new.
Oh,
I
yeah.
literally told him, get Demio, the VR game. It's a tabletop Dungeons and Dragons game, so if they get it, then they can do what they want.
So if they want an easier introduction to the more casual side, they can always play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but I wanted to be a douche to them, so I told them to get Demio because they play VR a lot.
Yes.
So, like, he religiously plays VR. I swear, like, to those two, their VRs are permanently stuck to their face.
And yours isn't?
Mm-mm. I mean, for the past 3 streams I've done, it has been, but I don't do as much VR as as this time. But
Test Penguin.
Hi.
Hello. So good?
Think so.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Are we ready?
I'm ready, as I'll ever be.
All right. Let's get the show on the road. Why isn't that working? Okay, that was weird. I had to push the button a third time. Okay then. When we last saw our 2 heroes a couple weeks ago, feels like forever at this point. As the battles were ensuing as the battles began breaking out in Zadash, all hell's breaking loose, battles everywhere, people dying, city was burning, death and destruction, with a dragon floating around. Yeah, the fun stuff. Purple worms, actually, 2 purple worms sprang out of the ground. One of them got struck by the dragon's breath as he flew past, charged, took off, and ended up coming out of the ground and swallowing out to frenzy. So as you were very tremor style, I was actually going to play a clip. I forgot, didn't have time to do it. Just to emphasize it. Yeah, false habit. So as you two are being slowly worked down this gullet and being just crushed, and you hear the this inside of guts and rumbling, the stomach acids burning your skin. You can hear the low hum of ground being shifted and moved around you. Sorry, throat's a bit dried up. I take. Yeah. So as you can hear that going on. Would play the audio, but no, it doesn't quite work. You hear this going for a few seconds, and you just feel this immeasurable, just crushing feeling around you, not knowing what to do. You can't move. All of a sudden, you hear the sudden stop, and suddenly, even though you're being crushed like a tightly wrapped blanket that's suddenly strangling you, you get a sense of, you feel in your guts this weightlessness and verticality as and as you're laying there, this force of impact is ripping through this entire body of this creature and shocking you guys. There is an aspect of light coming to the side of you. You can see through the side of this worm right now. The pressure has begun to ease up, and this thing is not moving. What do you do?
Well, for one, Noose is gonna like crawl out as just on his belly. He's just gonna crawl out where there's just to the light to get out. Once he's out, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna kind of shake off the just the guts, the blood, the saliva, just of the worm, just the mixture of that innards and stuff. Okay, smell now. Hang on. Wait. I want to wait, Dax. I want to look around.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Perception. 17.
17. Okay. Oh, you got a -1. That's good.
Yep.
All right. So after crawling your way out of this thing, it's disgusting. You turn to see, and what little lighting there is in this sudden cave that you're in, you see the worm. You can see very clearly impact marks of where its face has impacted the ground and split in multiple directions, followed by the rest of the body, just collapsing into this craterous section of cavernous floor, and is just torn up in many places, just like a cow going off a cliff, just splat.
Ugh.
So by many accounts, you being in the stomach was probably the safest place to be. Looking around the rest of the cavern area, you see indisposed all over the place. Sorry, I gotta press the right button. That one. You do see many crystals and odd locations around this cavernous area, providing a very dim light to what's around you. Multiple crystals here, there, everywhere, above you, below you. And then, strangely, there's furniture in this cavern. You see tossed over chairs, bits of table, long decayed baskets, bits of architecture and framework around sections of the walls. Where the hell are you? Is the feeling.
A long way. I was gonna make a joke. I'm a long way from home. Can I walk over to the crystals real quick? I just want to study the crystal, like just a little light source coming from it. I just want to see how solid the crystal is.
Sure. While you start making your way over to the closest one, Gasori, what are you doing?
I'm getting out of this nasty worm.
Okie dokie.
Is there any water around?
I'd say roll a perception check too. Two. Oh, that sucks. The floor's a bit wet from the blood and guts. You see some little specks of moisture on a wall. That's kind of it.
Ew.
Nimbus, as you make your way over to one of the nearest crystals, it's actually almost a pinkish type colored crystal. You go up and you ding, 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 ding. Solid.
Oh, you guys look good. I want to give one a tug. Like, just a very... See if I can, like, kind of yank it. If it's, like, it would just, like, snap away from the bit, or do I have to, like, hit it?
Alright, so are you trying to just, like, break it off, or, like, get a smaller piece
break
and pull it away?
I want to break off a kind of like a decent sized chunk, almost like the size of my forearm.
Alright, roll a strength check.
16.
Okay. You try against one of the bigger pieces, it's just not given, and then as you're taking a breath for a second, you put your hand down on one of the smaller pieces, stick it out, and it kind of just ding. It just reaches itself out of the wall. So you have this decent sized piece that just sort of just came loose.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Because you said that is it still glowing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna like hold it up above my head like a torch, and I'm just gonna like kind of look around, and then I'm just gonna see like obviously Kasori like getting out of the worm. And I'm like, oh shit, you're here too?
Yeah.
Any ideas on where where this is?
Not a clue.
Okay. Well, I stink of worm guts. I suggest. Oh, actually, no. Which way to? Can I make? Is there? DM, I'm gonna ask. Is there only one way to go, or is there like multiple ways to go? From what we can see.
With your perception check, looking around, looking up, it looks like from what light is sort of ambiancing up, the light does fade about 90 meters up. As you begin to, so you definitely fell from a big height. As with the little lighting you can see, there appears to be one exit, about 20 meters away from you.
I mean, I think I found like at least a way to go. I mean, better safe than sorry, to be honest. Can Nimbus walk up real quick to the worm? Well, what's left of the worm? And he wants to kick it.
So you walk up, what's left of this thing, of just the sheer impact that it took, and you do see some scorch marks on it from being hit by the dragon. You kick it again for good luck.
Yeah. Just making sure.
It is very dead.
Actually, also, obviously the worm has teeth, right?
Yes.
I would say a lot. Can I actually go to like the head, or what's left of the head, and see if I can yank out like a few teeth?
Yeah, you could yank them or cut them. It's up to you.
I'd like to cut out at least 10 teeth.
Okay. I'd say.
How big are they actually?
Oh, well, some of the teeth would be not as big as my head.
Oh, okay.
With some smaller ones on the insides, whatnot. So the bigger ones are mostly shattered from the impact, but you can definitely get at least 6 of the smaller ones from inside that aren't broken.
Okay, I'll take the 6 small ones from inside.
Yep, and they're about, let's say about 10 to 15 centimeters big. Like, still big bloody teeth.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I've obviously still got the crystal in my hand, and I'm just like forking through this dead worm, picking out the teeth. I'm just putting the teeth in like just in my pocket, just what I can fit. I'm just gonna like kind of put them around everywhere, just use them later.
Yep.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Okay. That crystal you're holding to, it's putting out about 5 feet worth of dim light.
Oh, it's so good.
So like the collective lighting in the area is sort of like a nice ambient, kind of like a nano leaf light. Well, no, not nano leaf, that's brightening. Like an LED strip in the distance. Just
Alright,
enough to
cool.
light the area, but nothing
Awesome.
beyond that.
I'm gonna walk towards the exit, and I'm just gonna look to Kasuri. You coming?
Did I see well enough to notice any of this? Or
No, you would have seen all of this.
um,
Don't question.
I want to try to look around again.
Okay. So,
Uh,
anything in particular you're looking for?
just around.
Okay. Well, looking around in this dim lighting with that roll, yeah, you see, bits of furniture, leftover pieces of bedding, tables, some very decayed baskets. So it looks like people at one point were living here.
That's suspicious.
Well, you saw the furniture too.
Yeah, I got to see that much at least.
Do you want to hold the crystal? I mean, it's doing a little bit for me.
Are there any other crystal shards around?
There's crystals everywhere. Like, it's not like a giant crystal cavern, but I'd say in your area, what you could get to, probably about half a dozen within reach.
Anything loose and pick upable?
Roll a investigation check. $17, okay. Searching around, you do find one loose one. It's about half the size of what Nimbus has, but it does put off just that little bit of light.
I want to put it in my pocket.
Okay. So make sure you put that in your inventory. You got the 30 centimeter crystal and a 15 centimeter crystal that glows.
Yep.
Always handy. Okay. So use. Yep.
We also have taken damage, haven't we?
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna just walk over to Kasori. Like, obviously, Nevis is still wiping, like, just anything loose that he's like just collected from the worm off himself, and he says, "Just to Kasori, just hold still for a second." And he's gonna put his hand on Kasori's shoulder, and I'm actually gonna cast the lay on hands.
Yep.
And heal. Kasori, how much damage have you taken?
9.
9.
9.
9. Right. Okay. I'll just use 5 on her.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm going to. Actually, I'm gonna use the stone. I'm just gonna pull it out, and I'm just gonna use it on myself, just to hover around me, just to heal me for now.
Okay. It'll take about an hour for that to kick in.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
I'm gonna use that stone for like the entire max duration of until I'm fully healed. So I'm just gonna hover around my head, or just in front of my head.
Alrighty then. So you begin to make your way towards the exit.
Yep.
All right, so you begin to make your way towards this exit now. Now this is you were in quite a very large cavern, like just like this sheer drop down. But this passageway you're now heading towards, much more narrow. I'd say about 20 feet high, and about 15, 20 wide. So a very almost a circular, squarish type cavern. You start making your way through this tunnel cavern. Sorry, it's been a minute. You start making your way through, and it is just stone quiet down here. You slowly start making your way through 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. On occasion, you'll see the occasional, again, a basket or some tattered pieces of clothing. Nothing in the way of furniture, but perhaps people were traveling through here. You don't quite know. So, as you keep going for another, we'll say another 10 minutes. So you're about, what, 20 minutes in?
Mm-hmm.
If my math is right, I don't even know anymore. You just keep going, and in the distance, you see this faint little flicker of a light. I got the audio on that way off.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is coming from the light? That didn't sound holy at all.
Sorry. That was supposed to be very distant.
Bloody Satan was whispering us.
Yeah. So in the distance, you see this little flicker of light, and then you hear there's the faint whispers, very disjointed but almost like a whisper on the edge of your ear. Nowhere near that fucking loud.
All right, Dex, I want to actually use Divine Sense.
Okay, that just made me fucking jump. My aircon, I think it's cycling. It just sat there and just went directly after I talked about the voices.
Horror.
Okay, that was a little weird. Do 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 do.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use Divine Sense to see if I can feel like any negative things going on in front of me, whether it's good or evil. Within 60 feet.
Okay, go for it. So you let out that energy. You don't sense anything good or evil.
Oh.
Not within 60 feet.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep walking then.
Okay. So you do see that light in the distance. You hear those disjointed whispers, and then the light fades away towards the wall. You stop and look. Nothing.
Did you say that the light moved?
Yes. The light that you saw further up the tunnel, just disappeared into the wall.
I just want to I'm gonna hold the crystal up and I'm just gonna turn to Kasori, and I'm just gonna have that weird confused look on Nibus's face, and before I even say it, I'm just with my eyes, you can definitely tell did that just happen?
Yeah, I think that just happened.
Well, we have one of two options. A, we walk slowly, or B, we can go play tag with it. I go for option 2.
Don't know.
Come on, it would be fun. What else could go wrong? I mean, literally, we just saw a giant worm get crushed, so...
You can go play... You can go play tag with it, and I'll watch from a distance.
Yes! Nibus is just gonna start running towards it.
Sorry, I was I pushed a button there. But that audio actually works.
It's like a jog, actually.
Okay, so you proceeding?
Yes, but Nibus is proceeding at a faster rate because he wants to go play tag with the light.
Okay, just a moment. Drop something, knocking things over. Okay, so you begin jogging your way up. And where you imagine... It takes you a couple of minutes to get up to where that light was. It was way up there in this... And this isn't flat ground. It's all cavernous and hard rock. You do see some moisture and whatnot. Kind of moisture built up on walls, but no runoff or anything. By the time you get up to where you think the light was, it's just a cavern that just keeps going. So wherever it was, it just gone.
Wait, Dax, can I actually just see what the moisture is that it's on the walls?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
damn it.
Yeah, the walls, it's wet. That's about it.
Cool. Damn, I was hoping that it was going to be some sort of like flammable liquid.
Yeah, I'll say it feels just like water.
Okay, cool. All right. So
Yeah.
Nimbus just thinks of water. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't know anything else beyond that.
All right, awesome. So obviously I've got a crystal that does 5 feet of light at the moment. I mean, I guess we just keep walking.
And,
I couldn't find the light, so I'm just gonna keep walking.
okay. So you continue going. Now, when you ran up, did Kastoria run with you, or did she walk behind?
She was just
No, I was walking.
walking behind me.
Okay. Walking alone in a big spoopy tunnel. Okay, so eventually you two do catch back up, proceed to make your way through, and you're walking for what seems like a while through this winding path. Like, it goes straight for a little bit, then begins to turn, almost in like a snake-like pattern for about another 20 minutes or so. So you're closing in on traveling for about almost an hour. Eventually, you do see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see an opening come up towards you, very similar to the cavern you just left. You see just in the distance the faintest bit of crystal light coming before you. You get closer. You do eventually. Yes, ma'am?
I was gonna say, like, before we go any further, I would like to make an investigation to see if there's anything that is trap-wise or anything else around me.
Okay. Roll investigation.
I don't want to fall in an... Oh, well, that's fucked.
Yeah, pretty sure there's no traps in this cave. That's certainly not ominous and mysterious. But is there anything you'd like to do, Kasori, before proceeding?
I would like to do the same thing. Check out everything.
Sure. So you are right at the exit of this tunnel. So if you want to do an investigation, go for it.
Wait, are there crystals near us by any way?
Not in the tunnel, but in the cavern that you're going into, you can see crystal light.
Okay, cool.
So very similar to the room you started in.
Okay.
All right, 7. It looks like a lot of rocks around. That's about it.
Okay, cool. Oh well, head on into the cavern.
Okay. I didn't have time to get the audio set up, so we're going to see how this goes. You start making your way into this cavern area. Again, very similar to the cavern you left. You got bits of crystal light, much smaller in height. You can see the ceiling of this cavern, bits of the crags hanging from the roof, little bits of water. You can almost actually hear it. You do look over. You see that the cavern does. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
I'm still learning on how much to tell you and how much to actually make you look.
So we got 8 and a 14.
Okay, I was just double checking. I wasn't sure if you. Yeah. All right. So, Kasori, you do notice that the walls in this place seems almost purpose in this cavern. Like, one wall looks like this. The wall should keep going, but there's a rock face there. And to the left, you do see just a little bit of a lip. It looks like maybe another path to go. Just for dimensions as well.
I'm gonna pass that information to him too.
Just for information as well. This cavern is about 30 meters wide by about 60. So very ovalish.
Dax,
Yes.
I'd like to see if I can find a large crystal cluster.
Well, the crystals are pretty obvious in the cave. Towards the far end of the room, there is a large formation of crystals.
Cool. I want to run up and smack it with my glaive to see if I can like chip away at least or shatter it.
Okay. You start making your way towards it. Pull out your glaive as you're about halfway across the room. This form of a child. This out of the cyan light, very translucent, comes into your view, just fades and starts laughing, and then gone.
I'm still gonna strike the crystal.
Okay, so you're running past. That was weird.
Yeah, it's definitely an image.
All right, so are you just attacking the rock, or are you trying to like hit the base?
I'm full on trying to shatter the crystal, like the clusters into many pieces as I possibly can.
Okay. It's a roll attack then. Don't worry about attack to hit. Just roll damage.
On my glaive.
Yeah.
7.
7 points. Okay. So you come down with all your might, and then ding! You managed to. You got about a couple inches into it, and some pieces broke off at the top of this big crystal. This crystal is about 2 meters high, the biggest formation of it. So you've basically just taken a glaive and like hitting a tree trunk. You've just ding. You got some out.
I did. How many? Like, how big are the pieces?
Very small, like handful size pieces that just chipped off.
Not what I want. I wanna. Can I keep swinging at it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to go again. I'm trying to break off a large, either a long chunk or a large chunk.
Okay. Roll damage.
9.
Okay, yeah. Try again with all your might. And this time, you get a little bit further. You get about 4 inches just into this crystal. But again, this is a very hard surface, and your blade is sharp, but you're just not quite getting there.
Okay. This might be a bit overkill. So... Your weapon rings with thunder and inaudible over 300 feet, and then attacks it. I want to actually use Thunderous Smite, then swing the glaive into the rock.
Okay.
I'm doing this as also to see what chemical reaction I can get from the crystal. But I want to do as much damage as I possibly can to the effect of it.
All right. So as you begin channeling that energy in you, you bring the glaive up one more time, just ready to hit with all your might. Just as you're about to swing, this way, right behind your ear.
I'm just gonna freeze for a sec, and I'm just gonna ask, can you say that again?
You look around behind you, you just see Kasori just standing there.
No?
Looking kind of confused too.
Okay, wait, can I...
Roll a perception check.
Okay, cool. Oh, I'm not seeing shit!
You got a 1.
That's a 1. But DM, before I ask, like, what was said in my ear? Because I didn't quite catch it.
Oh, sorry. It said this way.
Alright.
That was to your left ear.
And my left ear? Okay, I'm just gonna keep swinging at the fucking thing, because clearly I didn't see anything, so I'm literally just gonna channel the same thing I was gonna do.
Drew is clued in. Are you fat?
Not yet, but I'm about to be. Now.
Good old Phasmo. Alright, so strike the rock.
Do you want me to click the Thunder Smite?
Well, yeah, you're burning a spell.
So I got an 8 for smite damage.
Okay. So your blade goes just that further in, just another inch or two more, and then the electricity, but it doesn't shatter anything. It doesn't react. It's just nothing.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna take another swing at it. Just with the glaive.
Alright.
I'm mining away over here. I'm just gonna take. Okay, let's take another swing. Oh well, I didn't get much on that one. That's 4.
All right. So as you bring it down for a 4th time, trying to just break this damn thing apart. The top of your glaive, half of the blade snapped off.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep swinging at that fucking. I wanna take it.
All right. One more.
One more. There, 5. That'll be my last one.
Okay. So on this one, finally, just out of pure frustration and fucking broke my weapon, go into it, and then imagine as you've gone in and held it there for a second, just pushing, eventually this piece falls apart. Heavy. So you now have 2 separate pieces. They're about 1.5 meters long each. Just chipped and cracked and banged. But now you have them. And they're about 1.5 meters long and about 15, 20 centimeters wide each. So you whacked into a big one.
Cool. I'm gonna pick. So I got 2 of them, right?
Yes, and these would be quite heavy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick one of them up. The other one can stay there.
Okay, so you bundle that under your arm. Anything else you're
No,
supposed
on my
to do?
shoulder.
Oh,
I want to put it on my
okay.
shoulder. Yeah, just like it's just easier to carry up there.
All right.
And then I'm gonna turn to Kasori. So I heard that out of my left ear, right? That said this way. Right. I'm just gonna ask Kasori. Did you say something?
Nope.
No. I'm gonna technically look the way that I heard it. What do I see?
Well, now that you're actually looking, you do see another tunnel ahead of you on your left. It was sort of just tucked around the edge just a little bit. But as you've gone past and you're whacking this crystal, you've paid no attention to it whatsoever. So this tunnel was directly right there.
Okay.
You do see.
And I heard that this way from that, technically from that direction though, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So looking at this tunnel that you now see, it has a timber framework, support beams around this section, and you see on the other side of this very short tunnel section, about a couple feet long, more light, almost like shimmering brightness coming from the other side.
I'm gonna go that way. I'm not gonna just tell Kasori what I heard, because I don't even, like, Nemesis is just gonna think that he didn't even hear it, nor did he even see the child. But like, he's just gonna point with, like, while he's still holding the crystal. I think we should go that way.
Didn't you say that there was like a false looking wall too?
There was a section of cavern that looked. You would think something should be there, but it's just straight wall. Like it looks misplaced. And like how natural this cavern looks to just be this weird straight flat surface. Like still in rocky in texture, but unusually just like closed off. I'm trying to.
Can I look at that a little closer?
Sure. You start making your way over. Yeah. Roll a investigation. 10? Okay. So you make your way over to it, and you like it looks like rock, but flat-ish. You put your hands to it, and you do feel this low hum. It's very strange. It's like almost like it's not natural. And you just can't quite tell what it is.
Hmm. I do want to relay that information.
Okay.
Wait, okay, Nimbus is gonna walk over. I want Nimbus wants to put his hand on it as well, just to like feel the slight hum. And then he's just gonna do a barbaric thing and swing the crystal into the wall.
Okay. So yeah. So, all right, I'll see what I can do here. And then boom. Nothing.
You
felt a bit of a rattle through yourself, but that may have just been the vibration of the crystal.
I'm just gonna look to Kasari. Feels like a rock.
There's something suspicious about this rock.
I tried hitting it, and nothing happened. I mean, I'm gonna look down at my crystal. I'm gonna dust off my crystal, the crystal. Yeah, all right, I'm still good. All right, well, he's gonna set down the crystal against the wall, and I wanna like feel around to see if I can feel anything that's out of place, like that's kind of like a switch or a lever or like anything that like probe this wall to like, or like at least like a story behind the wall, at least find out why it's here.
Okay, roll investigation.
I got a 15.
15. All right, searching through for any sorts of nooks, crannies, seams, levers, false rocks. Nothing. It's just a solid wall, very similar to the rest of the cabin, but you don't know what's going on with this thing. There's no way through that you can find.
I've checked. I'm not seeing or nor feeling anything.
As you're both
We'll,
go for it.
we'll remember this rock.
I mean, can you? Okay. I mean, you must have a good memory. Sorry, because I want to get out of here. I ain't remembering anything. I can't even remember where the worm was. So Nimbus is gonna pick up his crystal again. He's gonna put it back on his shoulder. Can we go that way now?
Okay. So as you both turn, like, all right, try the other way. In that tunnel section that you were looking at that was on the left where you heard the voice, you do see faintly suspended within this archway, this flickers of like light shimmering off something.
Ooh, light! I'm gonna like just kind of like gradually walk over there with just holding my crystal.
Okay. As you make your way over, you can see shards of the crystal that you had broken off where you were whacking away into it, suspended in the air about a meter off the ground, just sitting there, just with a little shimmer to them, not moving. Right at the very entrance to this archway cutout.
I want to go over and I want to poke one.
Okay. So yeah.
To see how, like, if it's just like the actual crystal moving, or if it's actually just suspended in that singular space.
Okay. So as you go to poke it, as you
Excuse me?
push into this thing, that wasn't quite the sound I was going for, but you know, we're rocking it.
Did I punch a fairy? That's the sound I just winded a fairy.
Well, actually, the original sound I was going to go for, like, you start pushing your finger, it almost feels like a gelatin type thing. What is this?
I'm gonna move my hand around in it to see if like I can get a reaction from it.
What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Okay.
But just remember, I do have that floating crystal in front of my head, so it should like have started kicking in soon.
So by now, yes, you would have healed. You would reach the hour mark.
Yep.
So as you're feeling around and look at this thing, woof, this mass begins to swipe past your face.
Whoa!
And then as you're taking it back and looking, this whole thing begins to shiver and shift, and this form begins to come out of this archway.
Oh, please don't tell me it's a giant slime.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
Where's my? Oh, there it is. Oh, I found it. It's like right next to your armor class. I got a 17.
All right. So give me 1 second while we just get this little battle up run for you. All right, 17, 10, and 12. Do 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 do. Sweet. Okay, so bring that up, and then we get some battle music going on here. There, that there. All right, and we'll minimize that. Minimize that, and wait, hide that. Please be hidden. Oh, thank fuck it's hidden. Good. Don't want you seeing that next bit. All right.
I knew it.
So, an FYI about this, Tailspire did not actually have the thing I wanted. I wanted a gelatinous cube, but they only have a pile of goo.
That's fine.
So we're going to assume this thing is in a square.
Okay.
So top of the initiative order is Nimbus.
Alrighty. Okay. How far am I away from it?
You are currently 10 feet. So it swiped at you and then you've backed up.
Okay. Alright, well, sorry, I'm just quickly reading through my spells real quick. Question to the DM, is this, like, because I don't know if this is actually if this is actually a good idea. Do slimes take necrotic damage?
Yes.
They do? Okay. I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm gonna get cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay. Go for it.
I got 19. That's the damage. I should have rolled the hit to DC, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're missing a
Right,
step.
my bad. My bad. Oh, well, I didn't fucking hit it. Damn it! That would have been good damage too.
Actually, you did.
What? Oh, what? Oh, that's a. Alright.
This is a big gelatinous cube that it ain't doing. Your campaign board
Okay,
says
cool.
going to go tiles from tiles to feet. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Terraria. All right, so un memento. Well, I just fix this because I didn't have a chance to do it this week. Okay, so now we got that. So you did 19 points of damage. Do you want to work? All right, so you just walk up and just lightly press your hand to it, and then just shocking energy just ripples through it. You see a couple of the corners of it begin to decay and turn black. It's definitely a powerful hit, whatever you did to this damn thing.
But you know what he's gonna while Nimbus has just done that, he's gonna have like that almost like psychotic smile on his face while he's laid his hand on. He goes, "Hi, buddy," as he shot at that shit through him.
Okay.
Like he knows damn well that ends my turn.
All right. Isn't that the cubes go? So as you've done that with a snicker on your face, you did. This cube begins to move even closer to you. So I need you. One moment. What is it? I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As this mass is now moving, trying to move
7.
over you. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's right.
So as it very rapidly for this cube-like plastic entity, it suddenly shifts and you are, where your hand was is now, including your whole body, is now in this form. And just a moment, please. Okay, so that's a successful and failed save. 3d6. That's 12 points of damage. As you're now inside the thing, there's the sudden shock is a very similar feeling you felt about an hour ago. As you're being slowly digested.
Okay.
Just quickly reading the rest of this. So when the cube moves and golf creature moves with it, and a golf creature can try to escape by taking an action to make a strength check. When a successful creature escapes. Okay. So your next turn, you'll have to make a strength check to get out of it.
Okay.
All right. And that will end its turn, as this thing is now, in effect, eating you. Kasori, you're up.
I want to try to cast Detect Thoughts. To
Okay.
see if this thing is thinking anything. Oh. That. Oh no. Do I need to roll for that? Or...
We'll say this much. Do you actually cast it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So as you try to focus this spell, you don't get anything. You get whispers of Nimbus's thoughts, but nothing is coming from this creature.
Hey, stay out of my head.
Can we still cast cantrips after spells?
I believe you're supposed to do... Ah, shit, I've forgotten the ruling. I think you meant to do cantrips first. All right, I'll just say yeah, just go for it. I'm not getting hung up on it.
So I want to try to cast Frostbite to see if I can make it a little easier for him to break out of this thing.
Okay, yeah. Is there a DC or anything on that, or?
Okay, 50 foot. While summon frost form on one creature within range, target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on next weapon attack roll it makes.
That was cocked.
And its attack / save is Constitution 13.
That is an 8, I believe. So I think you succeed.
So I don't know what to do next.
Well, hang on, I'll still get your character for you.
Oh, shit.
Negative spells are only slowly melting away. Alright, so you...
Sorry, I almost just fell out of my chair.
Yeah, try not to do that. So which spell did you cast?
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay, so yeah, you click the button for the 1d6.
Okay. We got a 2.
Okay, 2 points of damage. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading. And look, there we go. All right. 2 points. Yeah. Anything else you want to do? Do you want to move or?
I might want to step back a little bit if it's not going to come back and bite me.
All right. You want to head back towards the way you came?
Yeah, at least like 10, 15 foot away from this thing.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. Did you want to move your maximum speed or only half?
Half is fine.
Okay. Alright, well, actually, I'd say you'd want to get there. Alright, that seems a bit more right. Okay. So, top of the round, Nimbus. So you gotta make a strength check if you try and get out of this.
Yeah, so I just roll a strength check? That's it?
Yep.
19.
Okay, so you managed to... Whoa, it's like being in a pool of jello. You managed to push yourself free and get a bit of leeway and just pop yourself out next to it, so you are outside of it now within 5 feet. This covered in this gelatinous crap, but you are no longer hurting.
Right. So does that class as my action?
Yes.
If it doesn't, does?
Yeah.
Hang on. So.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I don't know. I wanted to cast Hellish Rebuke, but it says it's a reaction.
Well,
So one reaction
technically being in it and taking damage
is a reaction to it.
Theoretically, you could react to it.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
in
going
it
to react to that. I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, well, we'll say you did that while you were in it last turn, so...
While a minute. It has to make a... hang on. Yeah, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a
And
2.
it has... Oh, well, I win, considering it had to be over 13.
Yeah.
And now I just hit the D2 fire. It takes 10 points of damage of Hellish Rebuke.
Okay,
Or
so...
fire damage.
While you're in there, you're like, son of a bitch! And then, even though you're burning, you're starting to heat up and burn back against it. Which probably helps to push you out.
Oh, okay, cool. And to end my turn, I'm going to move about 15 feet away from it.
Okay. Towards Kasori?
No, towards like the other end. So the gelatinous now has to make a choice on who it targets.
Okay.
So like go towards the way that Kusori. Yeah, go the opposite way.
All right. So you are still within striking distance currently.
That's fine.
All right. That is your turn. Oh wait, you should still have a bonus action for this round.
Bonus action, right?
Because we retconned that.
Right. So hang on. I cast Hellish Rebuke. Now. So okay. I'm actually gonna. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm just because I do have 2 bonus actions I can go for. Like I can one or the other. I just want to like. Can I turn that off real quick so I can actually read this? Alright, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cast Searing Smite, just on my weapon.
Okay. So what's left of the blade of your glaive begins to just be roiling with hot energy. Yes. Which reminds me, describe the color of your magics.
What do you mean? Just the color of my power?
Yeah.
Straight up purple.
Ooh.
Purple, and however, when it comes to like there is a silver tint to it.
Purple and silver. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing I wish I'd covered a few weeks ago. Like, what does everyone's magics look like? Just for flair.
Yeah. So mine almost the way best way I can do it, Dax. It's kind of like, sort of like the gravity magic from Elden Ring.
Yep.
Sort of that type of purple with a bit of silver to it.
Oh, I know the rock spell well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this purplish energy with the silverish light steaming away, ready for your next go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so ending your turn is now the cubes go. Because you are the closest, the cube is going to try and envelop you again.
Okay.
So I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god! I got a 9 this time. I'm going in it again, aren't I?
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck's sake!
So as it is boom, and you're just back in there again. This thing just doesn't want to let you go. So that's another 3d6. Sorry, I'm just quickly reading again just to be certain I'm getting all this right. Oh, and also too, while you're currently in this creature, you can't breathe and you are restrained.
Okay.
Oh God.
How much damage?
Oh no, I was just quickly reading. I missed that part. So if you stay in the cube and you don't manage to get out, when it comes to the cube's turn, it's not 3d6, it ramps up to 6d6.
Jesus.
I missed that
I got
part.
out, it's only a 3.
Oh, when you first go in, you take 3d6.
Yeah, okay.
But if
Well,
you
I think
continue,
Nimbus might die
yeah, so if you continue staying there, So just rolling damage. Oh God, I am rolling terribly tonight. I keep hitting the edges. 5, 7, 11. Ah. So 11 points of damage.
I'm at 23 health now.
Okay, so that was only 5 feet I'd have to move, so it still has 10 feet. So it's gonna creep this way just a little bit towards Kasori. And that'll end its turn. You're up.
Okay, I would like to start by getting about 8 foot away from it.
Okay, there you go.
And in my bag, I have 50 foot of rope. I would like to take that out and kind of loop one end of it.
Yep.
And I would like to use Mage Hand, carry the rope over to Oni, try to lasso him out of there.
Creative. I like it. Okay, so yeah, just get the rope together and yeah. Describe the Mage Hand. What does it look like?
It's probably like a bluish, purplish. It's about all I got on it.
Right. Does it just look like a hand, or is it like a giant donkey paw?
It's just, it could be invisible if it wanted to.
True. So, yeah, I'm letting you guys with stuff like that. You can have your flair to it. So what color was it again?
Like a purplish, bluish, any color really.
Okay. Purple blue, we got it. This hand just silently uprights. Now, pretty sure I would have to make a strength check. One moment, I need to quickly look at this spell because I think there's an important feature I need to be aware of. Un momento, por favor. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. Mage hand. There you are. He said just magically paid object, so retrieve items, move the hand of 30 feet to use it. Alright. Sand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, it just needs to carry a rope.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, it can definitely do that. Just, it can go right up this very, without too much effort, manage just to get the rope on the edge of Oni's, Nimbus's hand.
Now, how do I get around pulling him out of there?
Roll a strength check.
Does Nimbus get a choice on whether he can help out with that? Because isn't he trying to squirm free too? Or should I wait until next turn for that?
I think next turn if she fails.
Doesn't fucking matter. She got 19.
Yeah, so with a flick of the wrist, it just you just ripped him out like you didn't even know where this strength came from, and he again just pops out again, just like, really?
You bastard! It stinks in there.
You can see this perfect cutout of where Nimbus was in this form, and then slowly just reform itself. Like, kind of like a giant thing of silly putty, eventually just reforms. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do, Kisori?
How far away is he from it?
He's within 5 feet once I drag him back out.
Let's see. I don't want to cast anything that's going to get him hit too.
You can cast things and have the thing be at the very edge of it. Nothing has to be dead center to hit.
Well, I know I have magic missile and that would attack it directly. So I might try that.
Yep, does not miss.
Okay, well, I will try that one then.
Okay, go for it.
And Dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. So, do I roll for that one? What do I roll for that one?
Is that one you just hit the button on the right because magic missiles, you don't need to have a hit DC or anything, they just auto hit.
Okay. So I got 2 on that one.
I'm just gonna double check that. That doesn't seem right. Only 2 missiles? There should be a minimum 3. I'll quickly check this.
I did use the first level one.
But even then, that should have been 3, I'm pretty sure. First level, magic
3
missile.
blind darts.
Yeah, it says 3.
Range.
Oh, I know why. I know why. It rolls damage just for 1. So I hit it 2 more times.
Okay. 1.
To say that was odd.
Once more and 1 more time.
Okay, so
2, 4, and 2.
8 points of damage, just which goes into its form to as the searing. So it's a great spell. Once you get it upgraded, it can do a lot of damage later on. I love it. Very nice. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Nimbus. You are steamy. You are slimy.
I'm gonna do the psychotic laugh again, and I'm gonna just touch it, and I'm gonna use inflict wounds again.
All right. What's the DC?
7.
Wait, 7?
7.
That's a bit low.
I rolled a 2 plus the 5.
Oh, you're doing to hit. Sorry, my brain went to save DCs. Yeah, that hits.
Yep, that hits. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I confused myself then.
And I do. Well, I can't see it over the dice. How much is that?
17.
17 points of damage.
All right, so again, just you son of a. And this thing is just. You feel like you see more edges of it are becoming darkened and frayed, and it's starting to almost quiver and almost like a bit of a rumble to it, like you're shaking a bowl of jelly. Minus 17 points of damage. How many spell slots you got?
It's does that class as spell slot? Does it? 'Cause it's an action.
I think that's a spell.
Is it a spell? I can't cast it. I just casting time 1 action, range touch. Oh, it is a spell attack.
Alright, I'll let you have that
Make
one.
make a melee spell attack. I don't know if that I don't know what that means, but yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't see. I mean, that would have been 1 out of what I already mean. I can swing the glaive instead. We can try the glaive one.
That's alright, we're all out of practice. I'll let you have that one.
Oh, okay.
That's the only problem with paladins is they're limited spell slots, so you gotta be very choosy about what you do with them.
Yeah. All right.
Like hitting crystals.
Shush. I have a plan for that. Oh, by the way, where is my crystal?
It's around currently.
Okay, cool.
I'd say you dropped it for the fight.
Okay, cool. Okay, go on.
All right. So anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, get me the fuck away from it. As much as lead me as many places as I can go, in the opposite direction. I don't want anywhere near me.
All right. So, well, the opposite direction of it currently leads you down that tunnel.
I don't want to go down that tunnel. How many spaces can I run away from it before it tries to even try to get up to me?
Well, your movement's I'm pretty sure is 30. Its movement is 15.
All right, yeah. Get me 30 feet away from it.
Okay, so towards Kasori or towards the mystery wall?
Mystery wall.
Right.
It seems further away.
All right, you've moved 30, but it does get an attack opportunity because you moved out of its range.
Okay.
Nice. That is 15.
Against my AC?
Yes.
Miss.
Okay, so like there's the gelatinous arm swoops out at you, but nothing.
Hey, get the fuck away from me.
All right, ending your turn. It's the cubes
Yes.
go. This cube after lashing at you sees you going, and it's just start. It knows it's tried to eat you a few times, but you pop out and then just immediately fry it, so it's gonna start. But there, I think that's about right. It starts making its way towards Kasori. And it's gonna end its turn there because it can't do anything else. Kasori, you're up.
How close is it to me?
Within 15, I'd say.
Within 15? Is it within 10?
5, 10. I'd say you're at the very edge of it, yeah. It's hard because it's a circular thing, not a damn square.
Okay. Is he beyond 10 foot from me?
I'd say probably his ass is. If a cube has an ass.
I've been pulled out of it twice.
I want to move about 5 foot to the left so he's not within range of this.
Okay. 5 to the left.
And let's see. Just picking if I want the first or second one of it.
There's 2 versions? Oh, I'm scared for what you're about to cast.
Yeah, I have one that's a little stronger than the other one. Okay,
Next move,
I want to use the Hadar spell, and that is dark energy erupts within 10 foot. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and cannot take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect.
Okay. What's the range?
So, range is 10 foot on that one.
Okay, so yeah, you just hit it. What's the save?
It says hit strength 13 or hit / DC.
That's a 19.
Oh, okay. So it still takes half damage even on a successful save.
Roll that
So
damage.
would I roll the once?
Yeah, I think you roll it once.
So that'd be 9.
So half of that would be 4. You always round down with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
4 points of damage. So this purplish tentacles begin just roiling out of the ground, latching onto this thing, and you see the thing shiver and quake and shift. Little bits of dark patches are form on it, but then fade away. Don't you get temporary HP for that?
I don't think so. Yeah, I might with the second one, but not with this one.
Yeah, just double check that.
Hey, Dax, can I have a question real quick?
Yeah, awesome.
What would be the time check of this fight? Like, how long have we been in this fight for?
I'd say matter of probably 20 seconds IRL time.
Jesus. Right, so like, as in the actual fight,
Oh, yeah.
like how long has the fight gone on for?
A round is 6 seconds. So so you use a bit in this pretty quickly. So the fact that Kasori got a rope, got you in there, pulled you out, like that'll happen very fast.
Okay, all right, understandable. Thank you.
Anything else you want to do, Kasori?
No, I think that's all I got right now.
Okay. Top of the round, Nimbus.
All right, I'm gonna be innovative. Hey, Dax, what crystals are around me? Like loose crystals are around me.
There's a number of flakes from where you tried breaking off the big one earlier.
Flakes is in like handful style, right?
Yeah, bunch of handful
All right,
ones.
I'm gonna run something by you because I want to see if I can create a knit like something from this. My glaive is still outputting the searing smite, right?
Yes.
Right. Can I like pick up like some decent size? I want to see if this is accurate because I don't know if this will cost anything. Can I pick up some crystals from the area and like brush them over my glaive to see if I can like transfer some of that energy to the crystals and then just bombard that thing from a distance? Like throw chunks at it?
Not to dampen the fun, but that magic is already currently infused into your blade.
Okay.
You would have to be holding the gems and then charm them.
Okay, I understand.
Which, and then you get the technicality of like a smite's technically something that's melee only, which is kind of crap.
Yeah, no, I get that. How far am I away from the slime?
You are 5, 10, I'd say within 15 to 20 feet.
15 to 20 feet. Can I get within 10 feet of it, please?
Okay. You go a boom and a boom.
And then I'm just going to use the glaive. What's the rest of the glaive on it?
All right. Roll to attack.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then I roll at least slash. Wait, do I have to roll? Wait, did I roll for this? Oh no, I have to roll for the damage of the glaive and then roll the smite on top of that, or
Sounds
do I
correct.
just roll the smite? Yeah, that sounds correct. Okay. All right, so the glaive does 8 damage
Okay.
plus the searing smite, which is 3 damage on top of that.
All right. 11 points of damage. You just cut a swath through this thing. This purplish light begins searing parts of it away. This thing, whoever it is looking rough.
Right.
Like, ever take like a gelatin cube and like just like cut the guts out of the side of it? And it's got that limp little wobble. It's doing that.
I'm gonna use the rest of my feet to back up.
Yep. So that was 10. So 5, 10, 15.
Back up 20 feet.
So you can get about there easily.
Yep.
Right, I'll just. What's this doing?
Because you said that the slime has a movement of 15 feet, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so ending your turn, cube is up.
Mm-hmm.
So the cube is gonna continue to make its way over to Kasori. This thing barely holding on with a shred of its life. Doesn't move enough to try and consume her, but it will take a swipe. That's a 19 to hit.
Oh.
And there's 3 successes. It's 9 points of damage, Kasori. As it swipes out, just batters you over the head with this searing pain that just racks your body.
What do you mean?
And
I'm
singes
the
off
one
some
in
hair.
pain.
And that's where it's going to end its turn. It's now Kasori's go.
Well, just for that one, I'm gonna cast the second level of Hadar, which batters all creatures within 10 foot of you. Must make strength saving throw. On failed save, target takes 2d6 necrotic. Can't take reactions until next turn. And this one is 3d6. And the hit DC is strength 13.
That's 10.
Okay, so I guess it's
Full damage.
roll. So 8.
Okay, so the same tentacles pop up again, just wrap around even tighter, just it's almost squeezing and burning its way through its form. There's almost nothing left of this thing, but it seems to be just limping on just that little bit. Anything else?
I want to move at least 10 foot from it.
Alright, if you move, it will get an attack with opportunity.
What would that take to...
What?
Is just a question? Is attack opportunity like a reaction
Yes.
or not? It is.
Oh, wait,
But
yeah.
Didn't her? Yeah,
Yes,
she
yes,
said
yes,
she
yes,
couldn't
yes.
react.
Sorry. Thank you for reminding. Do-do-do.
You're right.
You're fine. Yeah. Good call on that spell, actually.
I was listening to it just to make sure. Because
Yeah.
honestly, that spell scares me.
That's why I haven't used it.
Good.
Yeah, it's
It
terrifying.
works. All right. So it's up the round, Nimbus.
How far am I away from the slime?
You are 20 to 25 feet.
Use the full. Use the full 25 feet to run into it.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yep, and then I'm going to swing with the glaive. So hit the DC. 22.
Roll damage.
12 damage. I'm killing this thing.
How do you want to do this?
Okay. Oh, thank you. So Nimbus is going to do like a jump attack, but while he's doing it, he's going to have a very obvious psychotic smile start appearing on his face as he's mid-air. He wants to drive the glaive straight down the middle of it, and while he's doing it, he wants to put all his back into it until that glaive hits the floor. You can hear the sound of the glaive just smashing into the floor.
Okay, so as you go flying through there, yeah, Cena style, with this crazy smile on your face of just pure bliss, you bring the glaive straight down the middle like cutting butter with a blade. Your blade going straight into this rocky earth. This thing falls either side and begins to start to simmering away. And you look at your blade, and it is even more wrecked. Like this thing is, it's almost like a stick with a butter knife attached to it now. But it is dead.
Yes.
Well done, guys. They could have very easily killed you two.
I mean, I was getting there.
Yeah, that's why when I read that next
One
part
more
this,
fucking time.
about that 66, if you weren't getting out of there, someone was going to be hurt or dead.
Yeah, Nimbus would have been. And you know what the worst part is? Bob would have lost the gem.
Magic items don't break down like that. He'd have to come and get it.
Exactly, but he wouldn't have known because Nimbus would have been dead, and then it would have gone on to Kasori.
True. Alright, so I'll just quickly that one. Yep, okay.
Now, I want to do perception. I want to find my crystal, but I also want to see if is there anything that the gelatinous was like holding or like had inside it.
So yeah, roll perception. Sorry, I was distracted. I was looking at something.
I had 5. That's great.
Didn't realize my battle music stopped. Whoops.
Well, you would never know that we're dead.
Looking through, yeah, as it slowly simmers away, there's a few bits of like what you saw earlier, like pieces of basket, a couple of chipped crystals, some broken pieces of your blade. That's kind of it. There was nothing in it.
All right, can I go pick up my crystal again?
Sure.
Yes.
Make your way over. You are still, even though most of us started to simmer away, you still feel those jelly parts, or like you're in nooks and crannies and under your armor, and that
It's
coupled
in
with
my ass!
the smell of 2 different sets of stomach acid burning you. You're a mess right now.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Uh,
Can we please, I'm gonna look to Kasori. Please tell me we can find water soon. Or at least just give me some hope. Don't lie to me.
I was about to look for water.
Thank God.
all right. Well, okay. Both of you roll a perception check.
I can't do perception. I get like -1. I'm not seeing shit. I got 1.
Well, I should have said, sorry, either perception or investigation. So I'll let you re-roll the investigation if you want.
I'm just gonna say, please.
All right. I'm slowly switching my brain back onto everything.
Much better. 19.
Okay. So, looking around, Kasori, you start seeing that towards that tunnel where this thing came from, there is more moisture build up on the walls, and Nimbus, you start smelling the air. There's definitely more moisture and possibly water coming from that tunnel. There's definitely seems like there's water that way.
I can I'm gonna turn to Kasori. I know this might smell weird, sound weird, but I smell water. Smell weird. It might smell weird. Sorry, the stomach acid's getting to my head.
Sorry, I know this may smell weird.
Yeah, the stomach acid's burning my broken brain cells. It's everywhere. But no, I think there's water. There might be water ahead.
So now might be a bad time to recommend a short rest.
Yeah, if you want to take
Actually,
a short...
Yes, I'll happily take a short rest because I want to try and learn more about the crystal I'm holding, or at least like figure some more about it.
All right, yeah. If you want to take a short rest, there's plenty of spots to just sit down. You do see nearby what's left of an old chair. You can try and sit on it if you're game enough. It looks very old. You do have some basic supplies on you, so yeah, you could take a break here if you wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. How
Your
many
gem
hit die am I
is still
rolling?
orbiting you, by the way.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. So, how long is the short rest?
An
Like
hour.
an hour or so.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So I can go up like I can go up 15.
Yeah, you could go up 15, and if you wanted to burn hit dice, you could.
Yeah, I'm going to burn. I'm going to burn 2 hit dice.
Okay. But that's handy to know, Terraria. Thanks for that, dude.
13 more points of damage. Not more damage. Jesus fucking Christ.
So you healed 28.
Healing? I am. I've healed 28.
Yeah. Starting to like not selling that crystal?
Yeah, for now. All right, so I'm full health now as well. All right, but yeah, I wanna try and like focus on the crystal that I'm holding.
Okay. During your rate, you can roll investigation.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? 15.
Okay. So starting over this crystal, you have read it in certain books in the past. So I probably should get you to roll a history check too. You
I
have
can do
heard-
that now.
Yeah, go on. Just to see how much I spilled.
10.
10. Okay, so you have read in some books and some certain passages, very deep, certain cavernous areas have various amounts of crystal-like substances that do glow. In certain areas of the world, many of these luminous crystals, some hold magical energies. Others are used for the storage of spells. Some crystals were even so powerful they could be used to power cities to fly in the air. So you would have to do quite a bit of research to get to the bottom of the barrel of these crystals. With what you have on hand, it seems like a glowy crystal. You'd have to do a bit more digging.
Okay. While I'm also looking at it, can I like find a ways to see if I can chip away at it, like kind of like morph it into a certain form? Because you said the thing was like a meter long, right?
Yeah, the big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely. It would take quite a bit of work, but you could definitely either file it down or chip away at it with a chisel into a certain shape, form, or aspect.
Okay, cool. So I just want to make sure I've got small crystals on me. I have a large crystal on me. I'm pretty sure I still have the null skull, and I've got my what is soon to be just a stick as a weapon, right?
Sounds about right. Wait, what skull have you got?
And is it a null skull?
Ah, that's right. Yeah, you got the head of a gnome.
Yeah. There is the reason I'm collecting these is like I don't know if this will be allowed, Dax, but I want to like hit you up with something later for why I'm collecting these.
Sounds like you want to make some glowing necromancy.
Sort of. It's a weapon. It is a weapon, but it's like one of my own designs at this stage.
Yeah, hit me up with it later and see what we can do.
Yeah, too easy.
All right, so during this time while he's doing that, Kasori, are you doing anything?
Not that I can think of. Well, probably getting my rope back, considering it's still tied to him.
Oh yeah, was that tied to my hand the entire time? You just
Yes,
holding me like a child. I was just like a kid on a leash.
Isaiah would have faded out too, but your glowing hand probably would have been stuck in around for a while there as well. Eventually, it would have faded out unless you did something. But yeah, you very easily get your rope back, take a break. After a time of doing this, you hear in the distance again. This way.
There it is again. You didn't say anything, right?
Nope.
What do I hear? Oh, also, Dax, I want to deactivate the crystal because the crystal it has no use right now, so I'm going to deactivate it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you put it in your pocket.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. I was gonna
You don't
say,
want to
I was gonna-
unequip it because then you have to reattune to it.
No. I just want to put it in my pocket.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna like. So can I make a perception check of which way that came from, like directly where it came from, and see if I can see where it's coming, like if anything distant.
Yeah, roll perception.
This perception hates me. 12. I literally have a -1. It's like rolling my fucking weakness.
I know.
Oh my god.
So-
Nemesis is an idiot.
That felt almost kind of omnidirectional, but you do get this slight sense it's coming from that tunnel.
Well, okay, I'm gonna look to Kasori. I'm gonna relay what I figured out or what I feel is coming from the story. But I'm also just gonna hint. Let's see if we can find some water, please.
I'm all for the water.
Yes. So we're gonna pack up and start walking down the tunnel.
Okay. You collect yourselves, you pick up your big bloody crystal, you start making your way towards the tunnel. Very carefully just looking to see if there's no more giant cubes to bump up into. Now, this section of tunnel is about, it was only a couple of meters long, and you could see the ambient light coming through. As you begin to step into this very large cavern, both of you roll perception for me. Again.
Oh, fucking. God, this thing hates me. I'm at 5. So technically, as a group, we're at 20.
Okay. I'll consider that a group one. Like, some of the things in here are kind of obvious, others are like finer detail. So in this giant chamber, towards the back end of this room, you see a massive assortment of just crystals covering these walls. Many on the ceiling, some rising up. In the center, towards the center back of this room, you see a central spire covered in a thick layering of crystals, some at the bottom, some at the top. Towards the center of the spire, very level to where you guys are in terms of like level flooring, there's a massive assortment of glowing crystals. They're just emanating this bright light, and you can see reflecting off these crystals as well is the shimmer of water below it. This collection, you don't know where the source is coming to or from, but there is water in this area. Do you approach?
Yes, I want the water.
I want to wait a second to make sure the water's safe first.
Actually, good idea.
Okay. As you approach just a couple steps into this chamber, just a little bit more to see. You see 2 giant masses resting in this water.
No, never mind. Can we immediately crouch, please? Go stealth mode.
Yeah, you can both hide. Roll stealth checks.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Damn it! I got 6. I have the clutches at it again!
Hey, we're just crushing it tonight in these rolls. Jesus. That was an 18 plus 2, so it's 20. Alright, so Kasori just ducks down and just like a shadow in the night you wouldn't even know. Nimbus ducks down, holding this big glowing bloody beacon. I'm totally hidden. They'll never see me.
Oh shit, I forgot to drop the crystal.
That's the image I have in my mind right now.
Yeah, I'm like laying on my back, just hugging the crystal. They can't see if it doesn't move.
It's like those people you see in medieval movies, they try and hide against a wall or something, yet they've forgotten they're holding a lantern. It's like big bloody beacon.
Or it's like when they hide behind a tree, but they don't like stand sideways. They're standing like face on. You can see the outline behind it still.
Pretty much. So you both crouch down. You think you're hidden great. You're a master, and Kasori is just like a thief in the night. You wouldn't even know.
Oh, can we walk around it, please? I don't want to go anywhere near the water anymore.
Well, as you start creeping around a little bit, you start getting a little bit of perspective. You see these masses in the water, one either side of this giant crystal mass in the center. You get a better look now. These are skeletons.
Oh, they're dead.
Looking closer.
Wait.
These are
dragon
skeletons.
Oh. Okay. Can I look around to see what killed them, please? If there's something still in the water, like I wanna really look into the water to see if anything else is in the water, or if it's just this. So like, is it like when you say the water, is it deep water, or is it just like it's like up to like let's say like a dead skeleton's jaw? I'd
say roll an investigation check, and while you're doing that, I'll tell you how deep this water looks about.
I'm done playing this game. I'm out. Later.
The water's depth looks maybe a couple meters deep in certain sections. Some sections are a little bit more shallow, like maybe there's some collected pools underneath. But for the most part, the top layer is about 2 meters high. There's certain sections that go down to deeper areas.
So
these 2 skeletons are towards like the far edges of the room, like the other side of this post. Like they were just. It doesn't look like the forms were in like a death throw. It looks like they just laid there and went to sleep.
Now, can they just throw a rock at one of the skeletons, or near it, just to see if it wakes up like it's an undead skeleton dragon?
So what do we do if it does wake up?
Yeah, I don't know. We're still near the tunnel, right? Like, fucking leg it. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm scared if that because we just fought something. I don't want to wake them, but I want their teeth.
There's nowhere to run.
God.
So
You know, because you're still hidden. I know she's like hidden, right? Like
technically, even though she was talking,
okay, well, you know what? Nemesis is just gonna get up because at this point, like, if he sees that they're dead, he's gonna get up and he's just gonna approach it very carefully until he's actually like wanting to touch one of the dragons. Skeleton bones.
well, where you are is like you got like a rocky surface, then a drop,
Mhm.
a couple feet, then you have the pools of water. So if you wanted to go near the dragons, you'd have to like jump off this little ledge, get in the pools, because they're a good couple of meters like into the waters away.
Is it shallow? Is there a shallow edge I can like walk down to like a shallow bit of the water? 'Cause I don't really want to go
I
swimming.
would say on the right side of the room, there's a little bit of like part of the little cliff edge sort of just drops into the water a little bit down the side, like a small curvature that you could climb down into.
Yeah, I just want to like walk along that to like, and almost I want to still be in like the water, but I don't want to be like swimming through it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like wading through the water is fine, but I don't want to be like swimming through it. Like because I don't want anything coming up and eating my fucking feet.
Okay, so you start making your way over there. Sorry, are you staying put?
Yeah, I don't want no part of that.
All right, as you get closer to this edge, you both die. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god, my heart actually dropped.
No, I'm not that cruel yet. As you get close to this edge, you're starting to see like I can get down this little bit over there, corner of your eye, where that crystal form is in the back center of this room. There's a tight section of this graveled floor, or not graveled, sorry, cave-ish type flooring leading towards it, almost like a cavern-ish bridge. And as you stop a second and just focus a bit more, you swear in the crystal you see a form.
Oh.
As the light shifts slightly in front of the crystal, very hard to see with the amount of shimmering light coming off these gems just glowing together cumulatively. You do see a pile of rocks and a very cylindrical form on top of these rocks right in front of this massive crystals and the form within.
Hang on, sorry. Can you explain that again a bit better for me? Because I think in my head I don't have it mapped out.
Okay.
So I just want to see if I can like get it.
All right. So I'll try and piece this together as best I can. I'm trying not to give too much away without like you looking.
Yeah.
You walked into this cabin, right? Directly in front of you, to your right, at the back of the room, there's a dead dragon. Center podium, lots of golden crystals. Left side, dragon. But they're both back of the room in the water. So about halfway of the actual cavern area is like cavern floor. The other half is water with like a drawbridge in the middle going to the center post. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. There. I'm still gonna make my way to like the dragon bones.
Yeah. If it doesn't make sense, then I'll pull up Tailspire and show you.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I'm working on my descriptions.
It's fine. I just didn't understand the description of that weird shape that was on the bridge. But I can figure that out if I decide to go look at it.
He doesn't have floaty boots.
Oh fuck! Yeah, you're right. I genuinely okay. You know what? I'm just gonna use the fucking the winged boots at this stage. Jesus Christ! I'm an idiot.
Everyone in chat is just like, don't tell him.
Well, the thing is, I read right when you said it. I'm like, fuck! I have the winged boots. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the winged boots to like fly over to them.
Okay, so your feet start flapping away as best as they can. You go to the dragon on the right side. Looking very closely, this did indeed look like a fully grown adult dragon. Which, looking closer at it, its front paws are actually, like a cat curls up, pulls like one paw over the other, and like gets all comfy. It looks like he was in that position, like he was in no stress or strife. It just sat there.
And okay. And I'm gonna okay. I want to touch the dragon bones, just to see if they wake up.
Okay, so you flutter down, put your hand on it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay.
So
All right,
as you float back up a bit, you go, whew.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Question: how big is the honest size? How big are the claws and the teeth of the Falugo dragon? Like to compare to a human.
Well, as you're thinking about that, the dimensions. That's a skeleton. That voice rings even stronger in your head now.
So it's in my head.
It seems like it.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna acknowledge that it's there this time, and I'm gonna be like I'm just gonna ask. I want to see if I can get a reaction. I want to ask who it is. Who are you? But I'm not gonna say it out loud. I want to say it in my head. See if I can if it's talking to me in my head. I want to see if it responds.
All right. So you ask out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I am Rel Noah.
Oh shit! You're actually responding. Okay. Where are you?
I'm here.
Thanks, genius. But are you in my head only, or are you somewhere that we need to help you? Do you need help?
It's weird to hear someone in your mind sigh.
Oh, whoa. Okay. I feel like I just offended it, unfortunately.
Well, you did call her an idiot.
Oh, I said thanks, genius.
Oh, that. But you do hear center of the room.
Oh. Wait. Was that... Okay. Was that you in there?
Yes.
Because that... Okay, can you give me 2 minutes? Okay, I promise I'll come over to you in a second. I just need 2 minutes. But yeah, I just want to check the dimensions of the dragon bones real quick.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I tried to get voice mod to go for this, and I'm so pissed I couldn't get it working right.
It's all good.
I could try.
I actually felt like it was in. But yeah, so the dimensions of a dragon, one singular dragon claw and a dragon tooth, please.
An adult dragon claw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Of the dragon you're in front of right now, the claw is about as big as you.
Oh shit. Okay, well I'm not carrying that out. Tooth.
Thank you, lady. Appreciate it, buddy. How you doing? The teeth, almost as big as you.
Almost as big as me.
This is a full adult dragon body.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna fly over to the drawbridge. I'm just gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna fly over to the bridge. I want to fly and hover right next to the crystal, literally just float right next to the crystal.
Okay. Sorry, while he's doing this, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna keep observing because I am suspicious.
All right, so yeah, and he, after checking this out, floats his way over, and then, oh, Lilith's in chat. That's your friend.
Yes, yeah, that's my friend Lilith. Yeah.
Hi, buddy. Thank you. Welcome. So as you float your way in, over. Thank you. We appreciate it. Now you're in front of this mass crystal formation. You can very clearly see two things.
Okay.
One, you can see the form of a woman within this massive crystal formation. In front of her is a pile of hardened stoned formation. The very top of this formation is a silver egg with a silver chain wrapped around it with a blue crystal attached to this chain.
Oh, am I gonna have a pet? Oh. Sorry, wait. I'm the only one that's seeing this though. Nimbus is the only one clearly seeing this.
You are directly in front of it. At a distance, this light is like, oh! As you close it down and your eyes adjust, you can see. I've actually put something on stream now for you.
I did see that. I'm gonna like place both my hands on the crystal, and I'm gonna put my head against it, and I'm gonna think, I'm here. Like I'm back. Like to the voice.
I know. I can hear your thoughts.
Please don't look too deep. I apologize. There's really not much going on there. Question though. What's with the egg?
Well, this egg is a bit of a mystery from our time.
So it's a mystery from your time, and it's just okay.
Tell
and
me.
If I touch it, is okay? Yes, sir.
What year is it? We've been here a long time.
Oh fuck. Dax, can I get a year check? Because I completely forgotten.
Roll a history check.
Oh shit.
Just for the fun, because your rolls are terrible.
14.
Okay, that's good. The year is, if my memory is correct, even though I have to check my notes, but I'm going to say 835 PD.
Okay, well, I'm just going to relay that because I don't really hear what you said, but that.
So, it's been over 800 years.
You've been in there for 800 years?
Yes, protecting this egg.
Can I free you at all? Wait, hang on. Sorry, but before you answer the question, what happens if I free you? Do you just like immediately age, or like do you stay the same age as you are? Like, I don't want to free you if you end up dying.
To be honest, I don't know.
Oh,
The magics we and the dragons used to create this is not something common. It was a combination of things. Even I don't know what will happen if I leave. But for now, in here we are safe, and I can communicate with that necklace around the egg.
Oh, may I?
Okay, yeah. You go and look at the
Well, I'm
necklace.
asking the girl if I'm allowed to put the necklace on. Like, I'm not gonna like offend anything by putting it on, you know?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh shit. 6. I hate my life today.
I would ask you don't touch it yet
Oh.
until we've had some time to talk.
Oh, wonderful. I mean, I agree. Okay, so I'm just gonna just kind of like slowly like drift around in circles around the crystal, just like while having this conversation, just like that's sort of like kind of like floating around. So I'm just like he's not standing in one spot, but still communicating with the lady.
Okay. So as you're floating around, you see this mass form of the crystals and whatnot that she's currently closed in. Getting the different angles and the different lighting, you see, eventually you get a good look at her. You see she appears to be elven, but the ear's not quite as large or anything, so perhaps even a half elf, with silver hair, very sleek facial features, with her eyes closed. Her body is very slim and small, with a very sophisticated grey and blue dress.
I'm gonna mind the question, like, why are you in there?
The gods decided to invoke their wrath upon us when we dared challenge their mights, or those of where I was born challenged their strength, and the skies opened up, the heavens began to fall, demons began to rise up, the world felt like it was coming to an end. At the time, the dragons that I was friends with managed to bring a few of us here to try and protect us from the storm. Over time, we managed to sustain ourselves under here. Eventually, a few people managed to wander their way out. The calamity seemed to have ended Much of the surface was harsh but livable. Myself and my two friends here decided to remain here to protect this one silver egg that did not seem to want to hatch for some reason. This egg in front of you, you get this person is just in the back of mind. You get this feeling like this person has not had anyone to talk to in a very long time.
Yeah, that's why I'm listening intently.
This egg, as far as we know, is one of a kind. Typically, most dragon eggs hatch after a number of years. This one has not. In the 800 years we have been down here, it has not moved. But with that crystal, I can sense its thoughts and emotions. It is indeed alive, but has chosen not to hatch.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get you out?
I don't believe it's possible, not without very strong magics. It took the combined effort of myself and 2 dragons.
Well, I don't want to leave you down here. Clearly been down here for way too long. I'm just gonna hover down and actually now just stand almost like actually Nimbus is just gonna plop down in front of the dragon egg, almost just sitting down on the ground, looking up, just thinking about what to do. And obviously she can read my thoughts. Nimbus is totally just on this your side. He actually cares about what's going on.
Yeah. You can feel the presence of her thoughts and some emotions, but it doesn't feel invasive. She's not searching childhood traumas or anything. It's just gentle communication.
I'm gonna turn and ask, is there anything we can do for the egg?
Perhaps. Your friend is welcome to approach. I can feel it there.
For now, if respectfully, please I just would like to keep it between us for now, as you've just piqued my interest with a certain phrase you've said.
What was that?
You invoked the wrath of the gods.
The archmages of our time grew very powerful, arrogant. Our cities floated above the heavens. Magic ruled supreme. Many classes of mages, wizards, nothing felt out of their reach. There were whispers of one such mage even found a way into godhood.
Okay. May I... Oh, sorry. You keep going.
Sorry.
Yep.
But many of them began to challenge the gods and openly oppose them. And during this time, they began to start striking down many of the cities that rebelled against them. There was word that the demons had begun invading as well. So it felt like all was lost.
Well, I hope you know that I do not have such love for the gods, as I do not feel that their love for us is there anymore. If that's probably an easier way of saying it. But yes, I have no such love for gods.
They were not all bad in our time, but when so many of your creations, the thing that you love, tell you that they hate you and want to destroy you, eventually lessons must be taught.
Yes, but to me the gods are just unfair and power hungry. But that is just the way I see those filthy beings. Now, about this egg, how can I help it? And at this time, I'm actually gonna wave over to Kasori to start moving this way. I'm gonna signal it's okay to come over.
Do you approach Kasori?
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Cool.
Okay. Perhaps in time we can help this egg. But I would like to know you more.
Mhm.
So I have a request of you then.
Yes.
For now, this egg is safe. No one can enter this cavern without particular certain means. If you take the crystal necklace with you, we can communicate over great distances. And if I feel I can trust you enough, then I'll have you take this egg out into the world and see if something can bring it out of its slumber.
I will happily accept that task. And and as I'm looking up to obviously the lady, like as in like almost like, am I okay to grab the necklace now?
It is all right.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it and I'm actually gonna put it around just my neck straight away. Like and then like just wear it.
I'll get you the info for the necklace a bit later.
Okay, cool. But I'm gonna like put it underneath my armor so it's not being seen.
Yep. That necklace, if you go back the way you came, those walls were magically hidden. The necklace will allow you to pass.
Awesome. Thank you. Now I do have to ask. I'm sorry, this might sound very, very selfish, but as you can see, my weapon has currently seen better days. Would you, by any chance, know if there's anything around that I could possibly use around this cave, at least, like equipment? Also,
Many of the things we brought down here was basic supplies, anything we need to survive. How long we were imprisoned down here.
okay.
But
Well, oh, yep.
there were many back in our time who used these crystals and very similar ones to create weapons. Perhaps with some magical infusion, you could perhaps create yourself a new blade.
That's what I need. And Nimbus is gonna have like a really big smile on his face now, and in his head, you can, in a very, very, very loud thought, you can hear, "That's what I wanted to hear."
You hear a slight chuckle.
Okay.
It's odd to hear that inside your head.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna obviously reactivate my boots, so I'm starting to float again. And
See-
I'm almost gonna do. Oh, sorry. You go.
I was just going to quickly just scoot in.
Mhm.
If it's been a long time, but if given some time to think, I may be able to recall some of my old friends. They were great researchers of the time. Perhaps I can remember a few things to help you in this.
Well, in that case, I would gladly accept the help. And Nimbus is going to do almost like an air bow. So he's going to bow in the air, like to this lady, pretty much showing like sign of respect. Like, and obviously, like if he feels bad for having to leave now,
I
and
think
then he's gonna, yes, and then he's gonna float back over to Kasori.
Okay, so you float back. You do feel, now that you're not as close proximity, that feeling of her thoughts has distanced itself, but has not entirely gone away. Like she could still quite easily speak to you.
Actually, in my head, I'm just gonna quickly shoot her a thought. Are we okay to use the water?
Yeah, may not be the cleanest. It's a little hard for me to look, but I think it should be okay. It used to be our
It's
drinking
cleaner
water.
than us.
It should be all right.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna. That's all going on in my head. So I'm gonna fly back to Kasori, and I'm just gonna immediately say, "We can use the water. Nothing's in it. Let's just clean our shit off."
I'll let you test it out first.
That he's Nimbus is gonna he's still floating over the water. He's gonna deactivate the boots and just slap straight to the water.
Okay, it just face plants into the water.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Just like belly slapping everything. The sound echoes.
All right, so you start swimming along, and this water is cold, but fresh.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like obviously clean off my gear and stuff like that, and then obviously get out and go back to Kasori and just like kind of all soaking, kind of like shaking a bit, like obviously a little bit cold, but like kind of drying off my gear and stuff like that. Told you it was fine.
I guess I'll go rinse off too. It's got to be better than slime and all that.
Worm guts.
Yeah.
Also,
you,
and I'm
you
gonna.
both are not a picture of beauty right now.
Yeah, no. But well, now Nimbus is clean. He got it all out of his hair and his face. So, but yeah, before like while Kasori's walking away, like he's just gonna say, like just like almost like a passing like message to her. Also, I know the way out. And then he's gonna like kind of put his hands behind his head and like kind of do like that like egotistical walk that he does as he walks towards like the entrance and then just sits down by the entrance of where we entered.
So before or after your trip?
I'm gonna say
What you used to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I know he's gonna trip. I'm gonna say after. Now you said it. He's gonna trip over.
All right. You gotta sit on back and get coffee, and then
Ouch. All right, at least that's good. So glad the other party wasn't there to see that. Anyway, sits back on against the wall.
Okay. So do you both begin to make your way back towards where you came?
One, if Kasori is done, then yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to move out of here.
Well, is there anything you wanted to do in this area, Kasori?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we want to head back to one of the walls. That makes it like, I want Nimbus to kind of stay like a bit away from it, just so it doesn't activate just yet. But he wants to step kind of stop right where like we were checking out the wall. So like honestly, like, so that way like he's had like almost the Kasori thinks that he's had another idea on how to get past it.
Okay. No, you're fine, Penguin. I went off with La La Land for a second. Okay, so as you head to the wall, you get to get closer and closer. As you do see that a whisper of light come from your chest coming from that crystal. And then
Okay.
as you get closer and closer, the wall begins to shift and move, almost like a wave. And then you start seeing through it. Like an
I
illusion.
think we should go this way. Sorry.
I
What do you
will
say?
follow them.
All right, cool.
Okay. So you take a step towards it and you don't feel anything. You just literally just walk
Right to it.
straight through like an illusion.
All right, yeah, let's make our way further on.
And as you start taking a few more steps, you're walking together, the voice comes back to you again. You should find a staircase leading up a bit further on.
Directly in front of us?
Yes.
Roger that.
So-
Thank you.
You know, in this section of the cavern you're in now is nowhere near as lit as what you were in the other area. But the dim light that you are putting out from the big crystal you're holding is just enough to faintly see in the distance a very ramshackled staircase section going up and up and up.
I actually, while I've got her voice going on, I'm just gonna shoot her a thought real quick to the voice, and I'm actually just gonna ask, like, what might thy name be?
Rel Noah Theranos.
Realm North. So that way I can call
I'll
it.
type it in chat for you.
Okay, thank you, because I ain't spelling that.
I think I spelled that correctly from my notes. Okay, so you begin to make your way to this. I should illustrate a bit more. It's like a staircase type platform. You go up a few steps, flat area, up a few steps, flat area. So it looks like a sort of like inclined platform lifts that you'd have many people coming up and down this.
Yes, Terraria, I will remember this. I am taking notes. But yes, okay, so yeah, can we so we've head up the stairs?
I don't see anywhere else to go.
All right, well, yeah, we'll head up the stairs.
Okay, so this is a bit of a climb because you looking up this as you get closer to the structure, looking straight up, it goes up a lot. Very similar to how you came in height.
Mm-hmm.
So you start making your way along, right, walk, right, walk, right, walk. You do this over and over again, just going up this platform staircase.
Mm-hmm.
10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters. Around the 100-meter mark up. This is a long way to walk up on an incline. And then once you get to the very top of this section, and this platform structure is like, it feels like it's barely hanging on.
Oh.
Eventually you get to the top, because this thing is very old. Somehow it survived the elements, has stayed together all this time.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the top, you start walking forwards a little bit. Another section of wall becomes translucent and wave again, much like your entrance. And just beyond that, you see cobblestone. You get a little bit closer, and that you see through this illusion. You see that as well, and that becomes translucent as well.
Oh god, so these walls are translucent everywhere then. Oh, I had a nice item.
You get the feeling it's more a hidden path.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just go back to is Rel Noah. I'm gonna quickly just request from Rel Noah, like, shall we take the path?
From what the others told me, they began making the sewer system to hide this cavern below. It should be okay.
Sewer system. Oh, so we. Okay, from what I'm hearing, this goes out to the sewer system. All right, I'm gonna turn to Kasori and just like, all right, let's just go through here. I think we'll see. Honestly, civilization soon, but we should probably stay hidden if that is still going on up on the surface.
Sounds like a plan.
So yeah, we're gonna. Nemesis is gonna like walk straight through the wall.
Yep. All right, you walk through and you step, boots almost up to your knees in this sewer runoff. Yeah, it felt like there was this squared section, almost like a door that translucently you could walk through, and then stepping into the sewer runoff, you hear the bits of rumbling above you, like a very similar battle that started.
Okay.
But you are now within the sewer system.
Okay. Is there a can I make like a way? Can I try and find a way to go out, to at least get out of the city through the sewer system?
You say that again. My brain just went confused.
Okay, so Nimbus wants to find a way out of the city through the sewer system, so he wants to get on the outskirts of the town, like out of the city, out of the city.
Right. Okay. Unfortunately, you don't really have any knowledge of the city sewer system, so it could be any direction if there is an exit.
Shite. All right. Sorry, do you have any ideas?
I am thinking.
Wait. Is there an airflow, Dax?
Roll a survival check.
Oh well, I'm not feeling it.
There would probably be a water flow.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right.
What would that one be under?
That would be under, we'll say perception on that one. You're just having the worst rolls tonight.
No, I'm just having the worst rolls. She's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, your Nimbus is having the worst, and Penguin's doing great in these rolls. You do see signs of a flow.
So best
it goes
would
to your
probably
right.
walk upstream.
All right, so we go. All right, so do you want to? We'll head downstream.
Upstream.
Upstream.
Where the shit comes from.
Yeah, why are we going into the city though?
We gotta
If
find
go-
our group eventually.
Can we like maybe go on the outside? I don't want to go up into that.
Well, for all we know, downstream could be off of a cliff, down a waterfall.
I'm gonna take out my glaive. I'm gonna slam it down in front of her. I ain't attacking shit with this thing.
Well, whose fault is that?
I needed the crystal. All right.
Yeah, the crystal you're holding currently is royally illuminating this section of the sewer. Because all the moisture, everything, the light is quite reflective.
Okay, we're going downstream. I'm not going into the city with this thing on my shoulder.
Good luck.
It'll just be a. The hell you mean? Good luck. We'd be a walking target. Well, I will be.
Sure, there's plenty of, there's potential casualties. You can just borrow something from somebody.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, Dax.
Yes,
I want to use the rope I have in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make a makeshift like sling wrap around this around my like the bloody what's it I'm got what I'm carrying the crystal.
Yep.
That's what I'm fucking thinking of. Yeah, and I want to like kind of like sling it over my back and have it like a backpack in a way.
Yep.
But what I want to do is this is actually kind of a smart thing I want to do. I want to wrap the crystal in my bedroll, so that way it doesn't give off much light, or it looks like I'm just carrying a bedroll on my back.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say you could definitely do that. It would be a little tricky. You'd have to like kneel down, get it out, roll it up, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
As a point of note, though, as you do begin to roll it up and cover it and tie it off, it does leave you two in pitch black. Unless you pull out the smaller
yeah,
ones.
I'm pulling out the mini ones. I'm going to pull out the mini one.
Okay. Just thought I'd remind you.
I also have some torches in my inventory too. Thinking about it.
Now you got fancy
I
crystal.
don't know if fire is fire is the best thing to have in
Oh God, no!
a methane tunnel.
No, we're not doing that. We just ignite the entire tunnel, blow up the entire city from below.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
I bet
The others did walk through with a bit of fire, and they were okay at the time.
Oh God damn it! I was gonna say, how about this? We get out, we light the fucking thing off, and set the entire city ablaze.
I'd be down for that.
I'm cool with that. I want to create mayhem for all of these guys. But yeah, So I've completely covered the crystal. And I'm just throwing it on my back, and I've pulled out the mini one that I've got, and I'm just holding it in the air. All right, let's go upstream then.
Okay, upstream.
Yeah.
All right, you start making your way through, walking through all this mud and gunk and water. Smell is just horrendous right now. Just smell of shit, blood.
I've been
and
inside.
A few other things you can't quite identify in the air. As you keep walking away, you do hear just a behind you. You turn to look, and the shimmer flattens back out, and the path is hidden again.
But okay, I'm gonna take like a mental note, but like by contacting Ralnoa, I'm gonna ask her for a bit of help real quick. This might be a very like I'm just gonna think in my head. This might be a very odd question for you to remember. If you can you remember the sewer system wall, please? That
1
fucking
second.
rat. That rat is gonna get fucking annoying. It's gonna be like a goddamn crow all over again.
Okay. I believe left takes you further into the city. Eventually, you'll find some gates leading to one of the main areas. But it's been a long time.
Wow. And I just I'm gonna let it slip accidentally, but I'm just gonna say out loud, "Oh, thank you."
You're welcome. It's nice to have someone to talk to again. My
And
friends
back in my head,
died some time ago.
well, you have a friend in me.
Oh, Fuck. I got a friend in me. Jesus.
Sorry, I had to.
I ain't not gonna, but there was a part of me that was just like, okay, it was a little cringe, but I ain't not gonna.
Well, I mean, I made it because I knew the joke was coming. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna tell like a story. Like, left takes us into the city. You want to go?
Yeah, we gotta get there eventually.
All right, let's go. And we're gonna go left.
All right. Making your way through. You can still see some signs of battle, a couple of rumbles above you, but not as intense as when you first came out, so perhaps this is dying down. And everyone's wanting their bloody crows.
You can take your crows and you can shove them.
So, continuing to make your way. This tunnel is oddly straight. Normally there's intersections and changes, but this one just keeps going for a couple more minutes, and eventually you do see light emanating from a grated system, like
So
a
we can
gate
see
entrance.
Oh, a gate entrance. I'm gonna walk over to the gate. And can I examine how locked the gate is or how flimsy the gate is?
All right. So you walk up and you start. Actually, yeah, roll. Oh, no, actually, I won't make you roll. It would be pretty obvious, to be honest. You walk up. There is a small latch in this gate. Looking through the bars, you can see pillars of smoke, orange lighting within the ambient sort of lighting. You do hear the cries of women and children and villagers. This sort of system that you're in now sits. There is part of another drainage system, but you feel like slightly on higher elevated grounds. Perhaps this is a section of the city where like runoff continues in, goes into the tunnels, and filters its way through like under the rest of the city. Just like so, as you know, like you went upstream, but like that's where everything sort of comes in from that side of the city.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I'm just gonna like. Can we open the latch from outside?
No, it is locked. You can
Okay, I'm gonna bash that shit.
roll strength check.
21.
Okay, we're just a halfly boot. Pops right out, and you are now currently within the city. Oops, wrong button. Do hear some signs of battle, but yeah, very, very faint. The air is heavy with smoke, the smell of blood, dirt, fire. And then, yeah, you have now finally made your way out of the sewer system. Shockingly in one piece. And from knees down, smelling like shit. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Okay.
Good session. Sitting here knowing only could have used slightly boost of all of this mess, not wanting to suffer alone.
What? Wait, when you mean so? Oh, right, yeah, okay. So floating over the shit.
You probably could have, but it's just like you'd be damned you smacking your head. Hey, Espion.
Yeah, I know.
But with
But
that
I
session,
wasn't gonna do that.
with that session finished, you both level up to level 4. So, did you just want to roll HP now?
Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta like figure out how to level up again.
Okay, that's right. I can do it with yours. To make sure that's done.
Damn it! How do I?
Edit character. All right, so I'm just bringing up your pages now too.
Oh, that's not it. Am I really just as blind? Manage character and levels. There we go.
Oh, and I forgot to mention too, as you're just getting out and hearing the signs of battle and whatnot, you do start to hit rain and come.
Oh, yay!
So what do we roll for HP?
Bringing up everyone's stats now.
Okay, my shit's not loading
When
properly.
you look at your HP, it should tell you. I think yours is 1d6. And of course, it wants to be fucking different.
Yeah, I'm not. For some reason, my character sheet isn't showing anything. Like my leveling up.
That's probably because I'm on the same page, so it's probably having a fit. All right, yours is D10. All right, so you refresh, you should be able to now. And penguins.
Not seeing anything.
All right, just close it and try again. Yeah, penguin is D6. Yeah, it seems to have a fit. If like one person, or like if more people look at a screen, it seems to like flip out. It's very painful up my ass.
Okay, now I'm seeing it. I had to open it in a different fucking application altogether. Okay, so I'm level 4 now.
Yep. So.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I noticed something.
What?
At second level, you adopt a style of fighting as your specialty. I haven't chosen one.
Yep. I'm confused. Mine says 4d6. That's what yours. Yeah, that's what you've rolled to get to where you are. Yeah, so you're level 4, so you've had 4d6, but you're rolling the 4th d6 now. Make sense?
Oh, so I can okay, so what is this ability score improvement? Ability choose an option. Ability score improvement or feat?
So you can choose to put a couple points into like your charisma or your strength, or you can take a feat. Right, so I might take your roll on that one. Okay. Cocked. Cocked again. Oh god, I'm rolling fucking terrible tonight. 3. Alright, and I'll roll one for Nimbus. Okay.
I'm in a great weapon fighting. But what feat do I want to choose?
Well, hold off on that for a sec. Rolling HP.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're going to take your roll or my roll?
Oh, I don't know. How do I roll my HP again? Do I just roll a d20 or what? What do I roll?
Yours is a D10.
D10.
So you need to take yours or take mine. And you add that number to your
No, I'm
rolled
taking mine.
HP.
9.
I rolled the same thing.
Oh, nice. Okay, 37 plus 9.
Yeah, I got that note out late today. Okie dokie. And just for the record, if in the future, if anyone goes to do this stuff and they don't add HP points, whatnot, I'm not keeping track of it.
Okay.
So if you use myself on HP, that's on you.
Now the feet. I don't know what any of these actually mean.
Well, if you want a more in-depth look at feats, go into your normal character sheet, go features and traits, and go feats, and then you can get a more in-depth look at them all. The same way you put on Sentinel. You get stuck, don't be afraid to ask. I'm still not sure what feat I want. I still gotta figure out if I want to swap out any of my spells. That's the hard
feature
part.
traits, here we go. Right, yeah, you're right here.
Oh, and we still gotta buy that new book for the new feats and stuff.
Class feats. Paladin feats, hit points, divine sense, lay on hands. Spell casting.
I'm gonna bring up.
Use an Oathbreaker.
How much is that damn book? All right, Penguin. Thanks for playing, buddy.
Manifest of the Arabant Dragon Mark. Determine its appearance and flaw associated with. Increases Constitution score by a maximum of 20. I have no idea what these mean.
I told you about that Dragon Mark ages ago.
Did you?
Yeah, because remember how your guy, he's got that dark patch on his eye?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you said it reminded you of a dragon mark, but I had no idea what that meant.
Okay, well, that's what it was. That aberrant dragon mark has a lot of features. Let's see.
Holy shit, there's a lot of fucking bloody feats to choose from.
Yeah, and there's a potential goodie after level 10. Ooh, Tal'Dori's on special. $29.99 for me. That's USD. USD to AUD. It's 46. I'm buying it right now. It's been my little treat to me. Sweet. Right, purchase for myself, and then because I'm buying this, anyone will have access to it within the campaign. Which originally I wanted to buy the actual like physical books, but it's just like I'm happy with digital. It's that a little bit cheaper. I mean, $90 for a book is kind of punishing. The Tal'Dor Reborn book from Critical Role. It's basically the world we're in right now. We're in Wildemount. That's the continent. The continent over. That's Tal'Dor.
Just thought I'd found a feat that would be kind of funny, yet kind of like it kind of fits Nimbus. It's the inspiring leader.
Yeah, but it means you got to give a 10-minute speech.
Oh fuck. Yeah, not gonna do that.
Oh, you could give a rousing speech.
I would end up ripping a speech from the internet and just literally just saying that.
You got a spellcaster, get Warcaster. Yeah, Warcaster is great if you're a spell thrower, but he's a paladin.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what is a great one for me?
Well, you already got a great one. That's Sentinel.
Yeah.
But it's up to you, like whether you want to feat or if you just want to put points into your ability scores.
I kind of want a feat. What's a feat that allows me to make a weapon?
Allows you to make a weapon.
Yes. Like, what feat would help with that?
Performance. There's not really a feat in terms of like making weapons and whatnot. It's more skills that you would have to use to make that kind of stuff, assuming you have proficiency in smith's tools, stuff like that. But there is someone in your party that does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I'll bring up Nurin.
Hang on a minute. What dragon out of these three dragons are better? The chromatic dragon, the gem dragon, or metallic dragon?
Well, each have advantages.
Which ones? What like element are those types of dragons?
chromatic is like blue, white, red, bad dragons. Metallic is your silver, gold, platinum, bronze, brass, copper. Yeah, just click on it. It will tell you. I did a one-shot.
Yeah, well, I clicked on the metal dragon, and it has draconic healing and protective wings.
Yep, those protective wings is kind of like a poor man's shield spell, but as you level up, that thing gets stronger. So you can have +5 your AC with your wings come out and protect you.
Yeah.
I actually have a warlock builds that has that because it's part of his thing. Because he's an ASMR.
Oh, and then Gem Dragons are is telekinetic.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure in this universe there aren't really gem dragons floating around, but I can easily add them.
I'm gonna use a metallic dragon. Give them the metallic dragon.
All your smartest constitution spells, pretty much. Yeah. See, like for my paladin, I wanted to max out charisma because of the
right,
auras.
yeah, I can choose one. My charisma is at 17, so I can do charisma, intelligence, and wisdom. Definitely not doing wisdom, and I'm just gonna use charisma. It's my highest.
Well, are you gonna go with a point or are you gonna go with a feat? You can't have both.
Oh, what?
I told you to go into that section to look at them, but to actually select the feat officially, you would have to go back to your edit page.
Yeah, I'm on my edit page now, and it says feat, and I've gone gift of the metallic dragon, but it's showing me this tab under here. It says choose a feat option, and it says charisma, intelligence, and wisdom.
Oh, that feat, it gives you a +1 to something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get charisma.
Sorry.
I was so confused, like, huh? And I've actually, I've chosen the fighting style Great Weapon Fighting.
Go on.
So, my Great Weapon Fighting, when you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you have wielding with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die and must use a new roll. You must use the new roll. The weapon must have a 2-handed or versatile property to gain this benefit. Luckily for me, Glaive is a 2-handed weapon.
True.
So that's what I'm going to go with.
Yes, here we go. Niran. Playing card set, smith tools, thief tools, tinker tools, vehicles, woodcarver's tools. Okay, so he's proficient in a lot of things. So that would be the guy to talk to.
So how do you know if you're proficient in, like, tools?
It's in your proficiencies section. Oh, I know which feat I'm going to pick from Tower. What, Harley? So now let's see. Unfortunately, he's out like a light at the moment. That's okay. The boy works hard. Where the hell's this book? Thrown Arms Master? So you can do something from distance? Okay, now I own this book. We can look through this bit. Here we go. So we've got the new feats there. I want to look at these new subclasses. Let's have a look at this chat. We do it together. Wrong button. Music. Stop. Out. That one. Here we go. Table of contents. Yes, I always forget I could throw my daggers. Yeah, you just have to make sure on Sunday you go get your daggers back. Gotta make a multi-class fighter, spellcaster, and cast punch on everyone. Well, you could.
Interesting. So the protective wings is a reaction.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's like the shield spell, which I obviously you don't know because you don't play spellcaster. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is a reaction. So if someone goes to attack you, you go, "Oh, shield," and then protect yourself. Now, it's not always guaranteed. Like the shield spell, it gives +5 to your AC. With the wings, I think at the moment would only do +2. But as I said, as you level up, that will go up for you.
At the moment, hang on, I'm just gonna. You grant a bonus to the target's AC. Oh, so I can actually just cast it on someone else. Apparently,
If you're within 5 feet, you like
within 5
pop,
feet. Yeah.
pop your wings out to protect them.
But it doesn't tell me what AC. Yeah, it adds.
It does tell you.
Am I not looking at it properly?
What's Lunar and Freya? Cats, dogs, huskies.
Oh yeah, plus okay. It grants a +2 bonus to the target's AC. Yeah, you are right. It is +2.
Here we go. Subclasses. What I was after. I want to look at that moon cleric.
Oh wow! I just realized something when it comes to Sentinel. I'm so glad nothing decided to run away. So when you hit a creature with an opportunity to attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if you take a disengage action.
Yeah.
When a creature. Oh, so even if it disengages, I can still opportunity to attack it.
Yeah. So that's like, remember the other night when we were playing Baldur's Gate, things were disengaging and just slipping away.
Yeah.
Sentinel bypasses that.
Oh fuck.
So
okay.
if something's next to you, it does not get away scot-free.
I'm straight up a walking tank at this point. I'm pretty sure I've got the highest health out of the entire team. I'm sitting at I'm sitting at a decent 58 points.
Cleric's moon spells are the first level is Fairy Fire and Silent Image. Third level, Invisibility and Moonbeam. Fifth level, Hypnotic Pattern and Major Image. Seventh level, Greater Visibility, Hallucinatory Terrain. Ninth level is Dream and Pass Wall. Woo! There's some goodies in there. Use the first level you're trying to shielding as you protect. When a creature within 30 feet of you makes a wisdom saving throw, you can use reaction to grant the creature advantage on the save. Damn, that's good. Nah, Terraria, have a good one, man. So it's lovely channel divinity infused as best you power. Actually, you still win a creature chose 30 feet with one following blessing. Whenever the blessed creature's speed increases by 10, advantage on perception or survival checks above a smell or may attract a creature. Damn, that's good. Yeah, no, I'll have a look at the vestiges. Try not to talk about the vestiges too much. Mind of Two Moons. So you channel video too far, can't exaggerate. By expanding use of channel divinity, second concentration spell while already concentrating on the first spell. Oh! You can cast a second concentration while already concentrating on the first spell. As long as both spells are on your list of the moon domain spells, if you need to make concentration to maintaining. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. 8th level, your cleric cantrips deal extra damage equal to your wisdom modifier. That's good. Dude, very cool. Circle the Blighted Druid. Blighted Shape. Ooh. Using one transfer watch a feature, get past 2 AC, retrieve from your body. This one also dark vision 60 feet, just 60 feet vision already has that sense. Damn. Some cool stuff in here for the druid. Alright, what's the new thing for the paladin? Oh yeah, open sea, we already knew that. How very cool. Well, at least we got some new goodies to have a bit of a snoop-a-doop with. Can't complain about that. All right. All right, dude. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm all set. I'm all done. So.
What'd you pick?
Yeah. So I went with the obviously the gift of the dragon.
Okay.
So yeah, I went with gift of the metallic dragon, and I've chosen obviously great weapons as my the fighting style. And yeah, and apparently I do actually have a proficiency. But I
Yeah,
don't know if I think I might have done that wrong though, because it literally just says glaive.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, like,
Because you should have like
it's just there.
proficiency in like persuasion or something.
It says, oh, yeah. Well, I've got like, it's just my weapons that I've got. I don't have any tools that I'm proficient in. Um,
No,
but
you
yeah,
wouldn't.
the weapons are glaive, martial weapons, and simple weapons. They're my proficiencies apparently.
Hmm.
So,
Oh,
yeah, I don't really see what other like ones. It's just showing me my armor, my weapons, my tools, my languages.
no, just quickly pull it up now.
Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing, and I probably. Oh wait, what are these? That's senses.
Description. Racial traits, feats.
Wait, did these come with my senses? Because I'm seeing blind sight, dark vision, thermosense, and true sight.
Wait, what?
Okay, I clicked on senses, right? The little setting bar under senses to have a look at what senses are.
Oh, that's just descriptions.
Oh, right. So it's telling me if I can like have
Yeah.
them or not.
If
Okay.
there was something, it would say that you had it.
Oh, right. Yeah, because I've just got passives.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure you don't have any proficiencies. Like if I can go and edit it, if it'll actually let me. I'm pretty sure you should only have proficiencies in. I was correct. Athletics and persuasion.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've got a proficiency in yeah. So I actually have. Apparently, I've got 4 proficiencies: Arcana, Athletics, History, and Persuasion. Oh, yeah. They're like my highest ones, especially Athletics and Persuasion, right? They're +5s.
Nice.
And then it's really funny because I have my dexterity is like obviously for my stealth for being a disadvantage. I still have a +3 in it.
Yeah. Ironically.
I love how that works. Like you can see that.
The only problem with
Anyway,
wearing heavy armor.
yes, it is. I mean, I might. Who knows? But I will. I will actually let you know with the weapon idea that I want to do because it is a customized weapon that I have created.
Still
So
waiting for this backstory.
Yeah, I know. It's getting there. Like a lot is happening because obviously I've got another. Me and my brother's podcasting channel is also starting up, so like that's kind of
Nice.
something we've been like getting into. So
Well, just remember, it doesn't have to be 400 pages.
yeah, no, I know. I gotta figure something out. And I like it how Penguin posted me hiding in in the D&D chat. That is a perfect representation of what it was. Perfect. All right, yeah, but I'll let you guys go.
All right,
And
man,
yeah,
you have some good one, and I'll catch you Sunday.
you too. All right, see ya.
Yeah. Not a bad night, Laura Gamers.
It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, pretty damn groovy. I'm pretty damn happy. We've caught everyone back up. Nice, Harley. Sounds good. So, yeah, I'm sick of picking all of that. They managed to beat.
Hello there.
Hey, Vanes, what's happening? Managed to beat themselves a gelatinous cube, even though it looked like a giant blob because the stupid program wouldn't let me have it. And then, yeah, they went and met Ronoa. And I could do that. Get in the traces. Didn't manage to quite convince her to take the egg with them, but at least now they have someone from the old days of super duper magics and whatnot. Now they have someone from that time in their ear. So over time, could be a very important source of information and storytelling and all sorts of other goodies. So we shall wait and see what happens on that end of things. So we're going to call that a game. It's like, I know I was originally going to do Baldur's Gate, but it's too late now and I'm too tired. But tomorrow night we'll do... Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow night we'll do Baldur's Gate. We'll keep trumping along with that. And then Sunday we'll have our official D&D session, which actually, tonight's actually went a lot longer than I thought it would. I figured we'd actually be wrapped up pretty quickly, but it just took a little bit longer than I expected. I'm not complaining. It's more practice for me. So, cool. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen, like, because you got 2 over here just getting out of the sewers and it's just starting to rain and it's sitting down. You got the other 6, well, technically 5 were in the fight. 6 ran off to do fighting. And then the dragons walked up with glowy eyes and it's raining. Finally bringing in the floofs. That's not happening anytime soon, total. Between trying to get past baby stuff, cats, it's everything. It's too much of a clusterfuck. It really is. And then once you get him into such a small area, you gotta get him back out. It's not viable right now. I've been trying to, like, it's, yeah, pain in the butt. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're gonna call that there for tonight. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Just need to make sure I get those notes and everything. Excuse me. Good enough for Sunday. Do our next session. Hope you all have a great night. Hope you enjoyed tonight. And I'll catch us all tomorrow. Toodles.